Episode of the We Don't Smoke over here, Wake and Bake edition. Good morning to everybody. Our guest is running late. However, we will be having him on in just a little bit. But for the meanwhile, I figured, we can't have you guys waiting for too long. So it's just the two of us over here. Still rolling, getting ready for an eventful fucking, what was it, Mother's Day weekend?
Yep, Mother's Day weekend.
Is it Mexican Mother's Day weekend?
Friday. It lands on Friday. It's every Friday.
No, okay, so here's my thing is.
Also, as a Mexican, you got two chances. If you fuck up and forgot Friday, you see everybody giving a gift.
So we were supposed to say it on Friday?
Yeah, like I forgot this year. You know what I told my mom?
No, we were supposed to say it this Friday, like yesterday.
For Mother's Day, Dia de la Madre, I think it's Friday, isn't it?
No, hold on.
I don't know, I might be wrong.
Hold on. People in the chat room, somebody that's more illegal than Xavier or more cultured.
Yeah.
Can you guys let us know what day is Mexican Mother's Day?
I think it was supposed to be Friday.
I think it's like the week afterwards. La Mega? No, wait,
Mega.
Yeah, they've been Mega's always on there. 10th of what? And what are we on right now? Okay, cool. Yeah, we still got time.
Oh yeah, see.
Did you get your mom anything?
No, it's.
Did you get your mom anything?
I'm gonna try to take her to the LAFC game, dog. Not this one, but in like the future, because she's been watching all my stories.
Does she like soccer?
Yeah, she's Mexican. She doesn't like soccer. It's not like she's a soccer fan, but if she had to go to any sport, 100% would be soccer.
Okay, but like, does she like it? Like where she's like, I liked it because I was married to your dad? Or
no, my grandpa's house is a block away from El Jalisco de las Chivas. El Estado Azteca, el Estado de Jalisco.
Oh, in Mexico?
Yeah.
I was like, I never heard of that
like
one here.
yeah, like a block away.
Okay, I mean, but
Yeah.
okay, so she grew up.
She's not a huge fan. Like she used to love to watch me play. Like when I was a little kid. So now she's kind of happy because I told her, I was like, look where I'm at.
So she
Mom.
likes the sport,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Trying to take her over there. I don't know if I'm gonna take her to the fucking supporter place.
You gotta get her like some
Some
see,
yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
I
I
can
was like,
help you get those.
I don't want her there getting beer thrown at her.
Nah,
It's too late. It's
I
too
can
late.
help you get those.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's in the north end, so I know I could definitely get those. But
Yeah, we're going today. I'm fucking excited.
I know today the last fucking 3 weeks have been quite the eventful weekends, bro. Like honestly, I there's been too much going on. There's been stuff that I had to miss out on just because I'm dead ass tired. You know what I mean? I'm really fucking tired at some of these things, and it's like I don't know, man. Sometimes I'll get some questions that like, how are you tired? All the shit you do is fun. I'm like, look, fool, just because I'm not out there American Choloing it, fucking, because that was a real construction worker. You seen his stories? Salute to American Cholo.
A lot of them
That's
are.
a real one. He's like
So
straight up.
So is Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky's an electrician.
yeah.
That fool's grinding every day, still giving you guys content. I mean, so shout out to.
So like it's a different kind of tired.
They got kids though.
Yeah, they got
Let's be
kids.
for real. They got kids though. Me and you
are
are kind of blessed to
Okay,
not have
but
kids. And
Also though, I want to say the kids are kind of like subconscious bumps for like parents, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you know, like for example, like if I wake up this morning and say I gotta be there at 8, and I see the alarm go out at 6:45, I'll be like, another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Let me just get another 15.
I
When you
feel
got a kid, and they should like from based on parents that I've seen. And this just says you gotta be there at 7:15. Them fools get up, even if they're late, they get up so quick. Like it's a fucking like somebody just gave them a fucking reel and said, "Here,
dog.
oh shit, we need to get the kids ready. We need to go do all this shit." Like, come on, dog. Have you seen parents like that?
Yeah, dude, the other day my homie just had a kid not too long ago, and he posted the gayest, lamest shit, which sounds just like that. He posted, "Every time I'm tired and I need to put the overtime, I just look at my phone, and he makes me go through it." And I sat there, I was like, shut your ass up, fool. Just drink a Monster, take a bump, let's go. But he posted that, and that's exactly what you just said. Like, I'm sure I just don't have that feeling where I'm tired or something. He literally just said, and then he posted the picture of the screenshot, and he's like, this is what keeps me going every day at my 10th hour. And I'm just like, shut up, fool. Like, you do coke.
Also, I do want to point out to everybody in the chat room, I know we've been having problems with the internet the last week, and we're getting that fixed. We're getting a line actually installed over here so we can have a faster connection, or they're upgrading it. However, though, I do want to point out that YouTube did change their terms and conditions. And with that change going on means that that's the reason you see certain shows that I'm on, like the Dr. Green Thumb show, where we can't curse, or we try not to curse the first 30 minutes, because now you got the algorithm looking for it. They're flagging you for just about every little thing. And once you get one flag, it's like you got a fucking undercover on your ass. Man.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
Like it's just on you. And honestly, I'm not saying we started experiencing these things when Hibbler came on,
but
goddamn, bro, like the YouTube was just like, you fools know him? All right.
Yep.
It's
Definitely
on
hit
site.
that like button. Hitting that like button does help the algorithm.
Yeah, so just hitting the like, commenting, just hitting the share, even if you think I only got 500 followers, like 20 of them are like, cousins that are just like me, so I don't know if they'll like them. Fool, they're just like you. Fucking repost this shit. It's not that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? However, though, yeah, dude, I like parents, like imagine like Hooters household, how he has to get up really quick, and he has a kid who wants to be a safari kid. He has the other one who he calls him Shaq Tail.
And he somehow has to, between all that fucking drama and mess, he somehow still has to come through for his wife and get her a nice gift. And her not find out, because he somehow has to figure it out.
And still fucking do the yo.
Yo.
And still fucking come through whenever now it makes me feel kind of bad when I ask them, fool. Like, asking fools like that for their time, dog, like, that's just like...
It's asking for the kids. It's like, do you like your kids more me or them? Who you're going to pick your kids over me or soccer practice? And sometimes that's what it is. Like, okay, so when I'm with Eddie Bravo, right? Yeah. Sometimes it's Sunday.
Does he have kids?
Yeah, he's got a boy.
Okay.
And I was about to mention, I'm like, sometimes I'm with Eddie Bravo, and he loves his kid, bro. You know, everyone loves their kid. And he loves watching him play baseball. He's not really into jiu-jitsu right now, but he loves playing baseball. And he literally sits there and he says, the only time I miss this shit is because it's worth the money.
Damn.
So, and that's when it's Sunday and he's with us at the airport, and I'm sitting there and I was like, there's a time in your life where you're like, damn, it's either worth the money or I got to make it to the baseball game.
I think that's how fools like that operate. Like Sam Tripoli, you don't think that like he just won't take any gigs. That's why it was a big deal to everybody who showed up over there. We had to have a packed house to let Sam Tripoli know, like, hey, you didn't come waste your time. This was a packed house. Because fools like that, they got twins. They got a kid to look after. Sam Tripoli has 7 fucking podcasts, bro. Right. 7 fucking podcasts. I can't even talk that much, not even if I had 2 8-balls in front of me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like on Juanito rants.
Dog. How do you think Jules' first Mother's Day is going to be like? She's going to be a mother now.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I think people change when that shit happens, bro. Like, I never believe that bullshit when somebody says, I know you think crying, the baby's crying is annoying, but when it's your baby, it's different. Like, fool, if I cannot sleep.
Sam changed. Sam talked about not wanting kids, who cares. Now he tells me, he's like, bro, I'm not telling you to have kids, but it's probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. He used to not say that. He used to talk shit on people that said that all the time. He's like, fool, shut up.
I think when I was younger, bro, like I was very like, I don't want to have a kid, you know what I mean? Or I like, you know what I mean? Like I was very like, I wanted more freedom, and I think knowing myself as an individual, I think I'm a little bit too selfish, or I was a little bit too selfish in my younger days, and even some to this day. So it's like, I think understanding that is fucking key, bro. Like,
'cause look, Saturdays are over, dog. Relaxed Saturday mornings are over. No matter what, either this fool's playing soccer, either your girl wants to do cheerleading, and it's gonna be a hectic Saturday. There's no more relaxed Saturdays.
But isn't it already over for us anyways? Like, what do we do on fucking Saturdays? We gotta be up by 7.
We're smoking weed, dog.
Yeah, I know, but like, well, okay, so let's put it to you like this, right? I mean, yeah, we have fun things that we're doing, but we gotta be up at 7. Today I went to go to the flower district to go buy some flowers. I went to go fight like 5 other fools to get some flowers, and then I had to be up even earlier than regular, dog. I could look at that as, I'm like, that could be a kid's soccer game. I had to be up at 6.
Not the same, bro.
I know it's not the same.
Imagine you forgot to dry the jersey.
Yeah,
and your wife told you, bro,
I know
you're not hearing the end of this fucking fuck up that you just did.
What I'm saying is that you have a list of objectives, and you have something that you have to get done. Like every Saturday, how long have we fucking been doing this show, bro? Like, there's no way that these fools in the chat room are gonna be like, hey, you know what? If these fools left the whole month, we're not gonna fucking miss it. These fools are kind of like our kids.
Like, dog, if I had a kid, I knew in between one of these episodes, I would have been like, yo, dog, me and homegirl got in a fight. Supposed to take him somewhere. I told her I am. I'm not gonna post about it, but he's gonna kick it downstairs. Is that cool?
What do you mean? Say it again.
If I had a kid, one of these Saturdays I would have fucked up, and for some reason this fool would have to be downstairs while I'm doing the podcast on Saturday morning. Because he'd be on my custody. It'd be Saturday morning.
He'd be on your custody, like you're gonna automatically get divorced.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
You have to be downstairs, fool. I had to make sure, like, do not get in B-Real's car. Do not touch it. Do not. And then he'd be like, some three-place Tommy shit, dude. Some three-place Tommy shit. Like, goes on his life with his friends. Look where I'm at. I'm B-Real's car.
You gotta tell him like how Predict fucking tells his kids, be like, you're gonna sit down here and watch on the iPad, okay? While I go up there and talk on the microphone.
Pórtate bien.
Pórtese bien, okay?
Sí.
He's like, if you need something, you have your phone, text me. I fucking been there when that fool was telling, like, and honestly, he has such a well-behaved kid, though.
Oh, dude, that fool.
Like, no, he has such a well-behaved daughter. Like, despite how many people might be like, oh, the Predict turns up and he does all this. I don't know what the parenting formula is with that fool, but that fool has a well-behaved kid,
Yeah,
dog.
fool. Pórtese bien.
Yeah, no, and it's
No. Talk for yourself. I want my kid to be exactly like me.
like
Like a better. Oh yeah, as a girl, no, yeah, I don't want my daughter being like me.
Yeah, like so, like it's dope.
I don't want a
It's
six-
dope. It's dope to fucking see that. Like,
don't
I'm
wanna-
like, yo, I was like, oh shit. I was like, shout out to Predict and shit. You know, I seen him with his upgraded fucking studio.
Oh yeah, fool. Yeah, and shout out for letting me borrow your car for my little commercial I just did.
The Cadillac.
Oh, the fucking.
Oh, the
Mercedes.
Benzo?
The Benzo, dog.
don't know why I thought he had a
pulled up to
Cadillac.
Senor Sushi all hot.
That's what you borrowed it for, the car.
Yeah, fool. I borrowed it to go to Senor Sushi.
Hey, while you're driving, he was like, he's like, while you're driving, he sent you a message. He's like, si te presté el carro, pórtate bien.
Porte
He's like,
bien.
because if you get pulled over, that's all your stuff.
No, but fool, shout out to him. But fool, if I had a daughter, fool, she'd be just like 6'9", like Jenny 6'9". Trying to be all cabrona. She's like, look at my dad. I have to.
That's how you would want it. That's how you
No,
would want
that's
a
how
daughter,
I feel.
dog?
No, not that's not how I would want her.
that
That's not what I would want her. I have a feeling like that's how I like if you were like you know how she said, oh, if
But that shit only gets fucking absorbed and presented if that gets portrayed or demonstrated.
she's gonna look at my podcast. Like your kids are one day gonna look at your podcast. Like you don't think
I don't think Hooters kids have listened to his podcast.
not yet. No, I'm not yet.
And one of them is old enough to know what the fuck he does and all that shit.
It's either two things happen when your kids look at your shit. Like when your daughter looks at your porn tape, it's either she wants to be a porn star or she's disgusted by you.
Why would she be looking at your porn tape?
No, I'm talking like whatever they do. Like if she sees your podcast, either she loves it, like with Hooter. Either when Hooter saw Martin, either I want to be like Martin or I don't want to be like Martin. He didn't. He got married, had kids. He did the whole opposite Martin did. It's either you love it or you don't. Like when you see your dad be an alcoholic, either you're an alcoholic
I'm just
or
saying,
you fucking hate liquor.
what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to raise your kids to have the same expectations or the things that you want.
I'm
You know
not
what I
saying
mean?
you
Like,
don't.
No, but I'm saying it's like.
But I'm saying it would be
like, I'm
nice if
not
they
gonna-
do. Like I would love it to do. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, you have to like soccer
You
because
don't
I
think
like
Magic
soccer.
Johnson wanted another Magic Johnson Jr. and then he had to sit.
And it sucked, and I'm
he
pretty
had to
sure it
sit there with
sucked,
the- with
and
the-
I'm sure it sucked,
and
and
he
I'm
had-
sure it sucks,
So it's like it's not.
and it sucks.
Despite what he wanted, he could have been like, you could be the first one to be at the WNBA and could have pushed and be like, I want you to be just like me, the best Joanna man ever. You know what I mean? But nah, it just you just don't know, bro. You get a fucking Easter egg.
I know,
bro.
and it sucks. All I'm saying is I'm glad. Like my dad literally tells me like, dude, I'm glad that you're like the way you are. You're like así como yo. Everyone tells me like, dude, you're just like your dad. My dad loves hearing that. My dad hears like, oh, dude, haz de cuenta que lo cagaste.
The reason I say that,
Like he's just like you. My dad literally, I see my dad, I'm like, yeah, this is mi gallo. Like the shit you posted, that's exactly how my dad feels, dog. That's how I want to see my kid. If it isn't that, it is what it is. Like you said, it's a fucking.
I've also seen
it's the flip of a
situations
coin.
where like I've met dads that you could tell used to be the cool dad, and this was probably like they were out in the streets, not like active, but like like trapping and doing all this shit, hustlers, and they do all this shit. And I'm like, I've seen the type of daughters that some of these fools raise, and I'm just like, damn, like she just learned all the bad things she could have learned from you.
See,
Like
okay.
she became like this bitch grew up to have everything. Like she's like, all right, this is the kind of bitches in the atmosphere. I need a BBL. I need this. I need to fucking sell coke. I need to fucking go ahead and be as fake as like other people. Like, and I seen that between people, and I'm just like, damn. Like, when I look at it now that I'm older, I'm just like, maybe some of these fools that ended up fucked up just needed was a little love, bro.
You know who's a good example? George's older son, younger son. He's just like George, hard. He don't let Georgie. He don't let no one fuck around with him. He's hard, but he didn't go into gangbanging. But he is like George. If you've seen, he's just like George.
He
You can
hangs out
tell.
with Eddie all the time.
Huh?
He
Hangs out with Eddie. They fucking super fucking loves the bitches type of shit. But it's just like, but he's still George. He's still George, but without like the gang banging, which is kind of like I
That's
obviously
what I'm
don't want
saying.
my kid to
You
be
got-
like everything about me. I
it's
want him
gotta
to
be
take
it's
the
gotta
bad
be up
away.
to you to let this motherfucker know, like, hey, like this is, you might have seen this from me, but this you could do without this.
Yeah, that's how.
And
Yeah,
like,
you don't need a
gotta-
gang bang. Yeah,
you gotta bring those fucking examples. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be like, look, man, like I got divorced with your mom, like because of X, Y, and Z. Maybe when you go down that journey, you might want to consider avoiding this. I'm not gonna expect that from you, but at the end of the day, this is what happened, and I hope that you can learn from my mistakes. Granted, a lot of people try to use those speeches so young with their fucking kids, bro. Like, you know, like some Latino parents, they try to give them such fucking like heavy fucking advice. Like, the motherfucker is 15, fool. This fool wants to fuck. Like, you don't need to tell him, like, you know what I mean? Like, some serious shit. Tell him that shit when he's 30. Like, when you're like, you know, like, pay attention to my consejos porque me va a morir one day. Okay, cool. I'm 30. My parents should be like 70 now. It hits different. Don't be telling me that shit when I'm 15, bro. Like, there was so much shit where I hated it. I felt like you're telling me to piss me off more.
Oh yeah.
Like, no vayas a tomar. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna go do at a party? Like, no vayas a tomar.
Instead of saying,
what the fuck do you think I'm leaving?
Instead of saying no tomes mucho,
Yes.
you know, contrólate,
No
you
te
don't want
pases,
to,
sabes que tú
¿Te acuerdas,
Yeah.
¿Te acuerdas tu primo cuando se puso bien pedo, se vio como pendejo? Instead of saying, hey, have couples. See, that's what I mean. My parents taught me how to drink. My parents were like, yo, couple beers when we were like 16 at the family parties, like
Yeah.
2, 3.
I feel
so
like-
you learn because
And
you
no,
know
see,
you
and that
binge.
would've
The
helped.
first time you drink, you binge. You're like, I got
No,
this.
like that's what happened to me. And I'm the opposite of that. My parents try to raise me. Oh, you're not supposed to drink. You could avoid it as you want. As compared to letting me decide. Of course, I was gonna be curious. And the first moment I got the chance, or every moment I got the chance to drink, I was like, I don't know when this is gonna happen again. So let me drink as many as I can.
That's literally what happens at college dorms. Because
It
they're
happened
so
to me in high school. And
yeah, but in college they're so sheltered that the second they go to college and the liquor's there, no one told them how to drink. Now they drink. Now they get pissed on. Now they get their face painted on, and that's how girls get fucking raped. Because literally they don't know how to drink, and instead of a shot,
takes advantage of them?
don't tell me the first time you thought a shot that was some pussy shit. Like that's supposed to get you drunk. It looks like water.
Well, I
literally
when did you
didn't-
start drinking? I started
Like
drinking when I was 15.
14.
I started
14,
drinking when I was
15,
15.
like one or two beers, like very casual though.
Oh,
Like
dog, like
I know
see,
you. See, the first day you went hard. The first
No,
time.
see, for you, like you were like 1 or 2 beers because you got introduced to it. I had my best friend Jeffrey, and his dad was a trucker, and I remember this fool. He's like, just ditch with me, dog. He's like, just show up to first period after homeroom. I got it figured out. Like, he's like, put my parents' number as your parents' emergency thing. So me and him had like the system figured out. We would ditch, and they'll just call a house phone, and we'd be right there laughing at the phone, like, nobody's home, stupid. Hearing the messages from the school, delete. So I remember we would just go to his dad's house. He lived like 2 blocks down. We would fucking jump the fucking gate or just walk out to the side. We didn't even need to jump it, bro, because they're like South Central school teachers. Some of them are just so lazy that they're just like, oh, he must have a car. Let him go out. So we would go and literally run, like not Naruto run straight to his house because we were like young. And then like he's like, my dad left. He's gonna drive to Alabama. He took some beer with him. He left these single ones, and I'll be right there. We put him in the fridge and just be like, just cracking them. I'm like, this is what Heineken is. Just drink it. Oh, Corona.
You were mixing and matching.
Ooh, that's how I started drinking. I was wild, dog. Like I was like, oh, this is Sky vodka. What the fuck is this UV shit? And I just started pouring shit, dog. So I remember like the second time that I fucking drank, I threw up. But I started building a tolerance so much for it that like I knew how to hide it. We would ditch from school. If you start drinking and pounding at fucking 9 o'clock, by the time it's 4 o'clock, you're gonna be sober. Especially you're young, you're a beast, dog. Like your liver's like, this ain't shit, homie. Like you've never done coke. There's no weed. Your liver's like, I wish something would come down here. You know, you got healthy ass liver. So you would just literally like leave at 4 o'clock. I wonder how I never got caught, fool. Like until that day where I showed up fucking drunk from that party, and like, I think that's why I don't like Tecate, bro. Because I got my ass kicked because Tecate. Like I got an ass whooping, dog, because Tecate. That was the one time I had gotten caught because I walked in there like drunk. Yeah, dog. I used to ditch and just go drink at my friend's house, bro. That's how I started drinking. And then it got so bad. Not bad, but we got so comfortable with it, dog, that we would take water bottles in school, and every time we had a substitute teacher, we'll start putting liquor and Pepsi and drinking in class, and like by the end of the class,
You guys didn't have like I know you're gonna laugh, but you guys didn't have like metal detectors at you guys at school. Don't you live in?
Yeah,
did you grow up in the ghetto, dog? Like I would expect you.
Yes
fools
and
to.
no. So like the school was notoriously bad, like between 95 to 2000. So like during that era, which was like the end of like the bad 90s era, so they started adding all these measures so everybody can have an opportunity to like, I guess, feel safer. And then they got inducted as like a USC school, a family of 5, and then that gave them extra security and shit. So
Now it's good.
Huh?
Like now it's cool.
Yeah, now it's good, bro. Like now we got like it's one of the schools in South Central that has the highest USC acceptance letters. I'm like I hated USC, so I was like I never didn't want to give it a chance. I was like, for what? So I can end up 4 times more in debt?
Give them a
Like,
chance, dog. Dude, you know how fucking GPA you have to go there? Dog, I remember when I went to, you know what a college trip is? Like the junior college trip, I was an avid. These motherfuckers took me to all these fucking prestige high schools and colleges, and I wasn't even allowed to apply to any of them. It's like they just went to flex on me and be like, you're not allowed to be here. Some of them are so nice, like Stanford.
oh, like when you did the college tours?
Berkeley. Yeah, I went on a college
that
tour.
probably did feel fucked up to you.
Yeah,
bro.
cool, I went.
Yeah,
Huh?
me too.
No, but I was on this college trip. It's the junior college trip for your avid class, and you pay like $200, and you get to go up north all the way to Stanford, and throughout the whole, you go to all the ones in California. You hit Merced, you hit Northridge, you hit
you went on a
Northridge.
tour. So they
Yeah, and I went, bro, and I was only allowed to apply to one school.
You was
Like they just took me just to flex on me and tell me, look, this is how stupid you are. You can't apply.
You was thinking that like, you know what I mean? Like you was thinking literally like, oh, like this is a new start to a new life.
Yeah, fool.
You know, I can think how fucked up that is, dog. Because when I went to the college, I was like, hell yeah, this is not the hood. Fuck yeah, I need to get the fight. I was like, no helicopters. We're good. This is the goal right here, the golden, the promised land. But yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I was to me it was like, why didn't you guys show me this freshman year instead of junior when it's pretty much too late? Should have brought me here freshman year and be like, you do good, you get to party in these schools and kick it. I didn't know that. I just thought like college boring, more school. When I went there and they showed me, and then I saw the Asheroth, I love college.
To be fair
I was
though, like
fuck, me
to-
apendejé.
to a lot of minorities, man, like, and to a lot of people that don't get to enjoy the best school experience. Like I didn't have a football team for high school. Like I feel like I got cheated for
You guys
sure.
didn't have a school?
Nah, I feel like it was a
What?
K through 12. So I felt like I got cheated. So I feel for a lot of schools like that, man, like you got to be realistic with the youth out there. Like if you're a college counselor and you see that this motherfucker comes from a low income house and you know that he's going to have to take out a shit ton of loans, you might want to be like, hey, dude, college is just school part 2.
Yeah, go to community
If
college.
you could afford it, by all means, and you're gonna become an engineer, go for it. But let me be realistic, dog. For $20K, you could get a mechanic fucking license, and you be working all your life. How long is it? Because I really think that they're like the doctors, bro. College counselors are like doctors that are paid to be like, hey, tell them to go to the most expensive school, even if they gotta take all these loans because it's fucking prestige. It's fucking righteous to fucking go to Harvard. But they don't show the motherfucker when he gets out of Harvard, he's $100K in debt because he only got fucking grants for $20K. $20K to $100K debt ain't shit.
And you got a sociology degree. Where he ends up working right next to me at fucking BJ's restaurant.
I honestly, I think that's something that I want to say. I don't want to say white parents or like upper class parents have that conversation, but that's not really as pressured as the lower middle class and middle class, where it's like it's seen as like this is your only way out.
Yo, but wait up. Tell me you weren't a little fucking jealous. Like I was not jealous, but I was like, man, fuck these fools that can afford it. The homies that ended up staying like the dorm and they paid for the whole college living dorm experience.
I
and they
got to
to live
experience
the
that to
frat
see if
shit.
it was for me. Like,
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, I did it. Like
You did it. Like, how long did you stay at the dorms? To
Like,
me,
once-
that was just like, bro, there's pussy everywhere.
Like one semester, and bro, it was annoying as shit. It was annoying.
Yeah, you're that person though.
Well,
Like, you're that person. Like I know Kate could tell. Kate, would I be the person that loves living in a dorm? To live in a dorm compared to E-Zone?
like living in the.
Huh? No, but I don't.
I was like, when I had the experience, and I'm just like, all right, I had 2 other roommates, and I was like, it was cool, but it's like I had to put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah, you see?
No, it taught me to like how to control my anger for sure, because I was like, hey, we just can't punch this.
See, like I can't have like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now I wouldn't have a roommate. After I lived on my own and I have my own apartment, I can't have a roommate now.
I was sabotaged.
But during those
shit.
years, during those 8 to 4, I lived at George's house. That's like pretty much a dorm room. Strippers coming over, cocaine, drinks, weed. Now that I think about it, I think I did live a fucking dorm life.
My friend lived in a dorm like a year. I like stayed over a couple times. It wasn't like it's just so small. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's kind of like for you to get used to some shit that, honestly, if you're not used to it, bro, like, and you grew up already, like, in not a fucked up living, but if you already grew up having to make sacrifices, that shit's not gonna be enjoyable for you, dog. Like, if you didn't have the Brady Bunch upbringing where que no te faltó nada, you know what I mean? Like, then you're gonna just get annoyed, bro, because you're gonna want to get in and get out, bro. That's how I looked at college. I didn't hang out to anybody from anybody that I went to college with until I saw him at the soccer game the other day, and I was like, oh shit, what's up, fool? I haven't seen nobody since I went to college. By the way, we do have a guest coming on today. We have Dave Core, or Corey. Make sure, sit tight. He's gonna be coming on. He's actually at the door, so Xavier or Kate, somebody's gonna go get him down there. Thank you so much to everybody that's sitting tight, and thank you so much to everybody that's going through it with the fucking internet too, man. I don't know what's really going on, or if we are being shadow banned, I don't fucking know. But thank you to everybody who has fucking been sharing it. Somebody who has been hitting that thumbs up, comments, subscriptions, and all that shit. Appreciate y'all. Hey, did you see my story the other day?
Which one? Well, you post a lot.
Well, the one from a lot of people have seen a lot of my stories, but what is it? I got it like here. The one where I posted up, I'm like waking up at 8:30 to stop. What is it? Two of my neighbor families from killing.
Oh yeah,
each
what the
other.
fuck was up with that? Why you acting like?
Dog.
Oh, but why? I understand where you live. I understand that happened. But what the fuck makes you want to be the fucking referee and go in there like a fucking World Cup fucking referee and stop this shit? Why don't you just not record and let them fight?
It wasn't just me. So these are my neighbors that I live next to, which I know. You know what I mean? Like the fool that lives next door, like his pop like cleans cars for like the neighborhood, and he has his own little side business. So everybody kind of knows each other, right? And I don't know what these fucking fight broke out between like the neighbors from that house, which live next to me, from the ones across the street. And granted, the people from across the street are not the nicest neighbors. They're some assholes, bro. Like if you park in front of their house, they'll fucking tow your car.
They're not allowed to do that though.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason they've done it plenty of times, or like they'll fucking make it, like they'll make issues out of little shit, right? So nobody really fucks with them.
Trying to get shot.
So well, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. So
In LA, that's all I feel like when you're being an asshole. Like, you're just asking to get
they're
shot.
like fucking. They're on some like fucking. What do you call it? House Fresh Prince of Bel Air shit. You know, the dad probably has connections because that fool's a military fool. So what is it? You know, these fools are right there, and they're doing this shit, and I don't know what happens, dog. Like I'm eating breakfast, and I just start hearing yelling, and then I hear a car alarm go off, and dogs are barking, and then you're just hearing people say like stop, and I'm just like, it starts going in front of my yard, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, well, that's the neighbor. And then I'm like, this fool's mom is holding this fool back. I'm like, first of all, the one that's my neighbor has already been to jail. You know what I mean? This fool, like, and don't get me wrong, dog. Like, if you're in the hood, doesn't matter what fucking color you are, dog. If you have a record and you've already been to jail, 9 times out of 10, when the cops show up and you have that record, they're gonna take your ass back to jail. You can join us, come sit in the middle. Yeah, go take a seat, bro. We're just right in the middle of a conversation of some crazy shit that happened. What's up, dog? Welcome, dog. It's my co-host Xavier. Welcome to our guest, Dave, in the house, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with it?
So I was just talking about this fight that I broke up from between my neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hook up his mic, Xavier. It's not hooked up to the cable. What is it? This fight that broke up that happened between my neighbors, and Xavier is like, why did you feel the need to step in? And I'm just like, first of all, this is my neighbor that's to the side of me, and like, you know, we cool, like we not, you know, it's not tight, but that's your neighbor.
Check, yeah.
So like they're like fighting and shit, and then it goes out to my yard, and they're you know.
Oh,
This dude's
property now.
This dude's son is fighting the other dude's son from like the other family. I'm just like, man, like this.
No way.
All the neighbors are coming to see it. The homie that lives next to me has already been to jail. He just had a kid. You know what I mean? His kid's growing up. So I'm like, bro, you already had a missed out for just a little bit of your son's life. And I'm like, His little kid comes over. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, he'll come over. I'm like, I be going to the swap meets and shit because I be reselling shit. So
Okay.
sometimes I come up on bulk shit for like toys, and I be like, what's
Hooking 'em
up?
up. Yeah.
What's up, Simba? His name's Simba, bro.
Yeah,
like, for
yeah.
real, like,
Come
yeah.
on now.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, here you go,
So
bro.
you
Like,
just a stand-up
You do
guy.
live
Yeah,
in
like,
South
like-
Central. You do live in
Yeah.
South Central. I full
Like-
name Simba.
yes, bro. His name is, and I say that's what his birth certificate says. It says
Yeah.
Simba. So
That's his real name.
Yes, bro. So like, I'm like, I always be like, Simba, come here, bro. I was like, I got these Ninja Turtles. I was like, I got mine. These is yours. So
Yeah.
you know, I grown to like the kid, bro. Like he's a cool little kid, you know. And I was like, man, like the reason I stepped in because I was like, man, if the cops show up, and I know that homeboy across the street pushed dude's baby mama,
Yeah.
so he had every reason to get down. But I'm like, if the cops show up and they see this black dude fighting another black dude, they're gonna say which one has the bigger record, and that's who we gonna take in
Yeah.
and press charges.
Damn.
It's fucked up, but that's how the way, you know, Rampart Division and South LA Division works, bro.
I
Sadly,
believe I almost moved in there, dog. I cannot believe I had to call Easel and be like, yo,
You about to stay?
well, because it was super generous.
Where you
No,
stay?
I live like in South Central, but it's like
Okay.
not Rampart. I live in Southwest. You know what I mean? Like Southwest Division. Rampart is really like towards like Pico area. Yeah, I'm like by USC.
Same. I'm
Yeah.
over there, like Expo,
Ex-
Vermont.
yeah,
Like,
I'm Expo Western.
It's like adjacent. It's like it's a little sketchy, but it's also a nice neighborhood. you
Yes.
feel me? And
Yeah.
exactly. I'm from Chicago, so like I'm used to being like right on the line of like it's hood right here and it's nice right here. Like it's so Chicago, one of the most segregated cities ever. Like it's literally one street divides the poverty type of shit. So to go and be in Los Angeles and South Central, I've been here almost like 10 years now.
what's
It's
up.
such a mix. Like you said, like I've watched my neighbor grow up. Like I'm going to his first football game in August.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was 7, now he's 14, and now he's freshman in high school. But you just grow to have community like that.
Yeah, like
out here.
it's one of the few places that, because here's the thing, man. Like there's a lot of people that'll come to LA and say, oh, LA is not a friendly spot. Yeah, it's not if you're going to live in a fucking in an apartment
In the
building in
jungles.
Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go live in Hollywood and you're like everybody's chasing your dream and you got hostile people everywhere, you might not get to know your neighbor because he might move out in 2 months. You know what I mean? But like people that live in areas like South Central, there's been people
Or-
that have
or
been
here's
living in
another
there
one.
for years, bro.
Here's a major one. Don't get honey dicked and only look at the apartment during the fucking day.
Yeah.
Cruise it at night.
You right.
Find out who's hanging, who's selling.
Yeah,
Dude, I went
exactly.
over there at night and I was like, yo, this is gentrified.
Like, it's gonna be good. It's
dude,
gonna be
trust me,
A1.
I picked a nice little spot and then I got an English bulldog, so I had to walk that fool outside. I was like, yo, I'm about to get come up. One of these homeless and be like, that's my dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't even like the Alcoholics Anonymous that's across the street from his house has the best and healthiest looking alcoholics. I'm over here. I was like, bro, even the alcoholics is nice here, bro. Like,
Gentrified alcoholism.
yeah, like I was like, yo, they're like they only drink wine coolers and shit.
That's
Like,
fire.
It's funny because my two options were either that Rampart division over there, but what they're talking about, or Glendale.
of course you
Shit.
don't go to Glendale.
I ended up
Glendale.
going to Glendale and I was like, yeah, that was a good pick.
Yeah, it's nice up there.
It was nice
It's
up there. No homeless.
there.
These motherfuckers, these Middle Easterns are like,
Uh-uh.
we didn't come out here to fucking deal with you motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. I mean, but yeah, that was just like one little thing that happened to me, and people were like, "You're not gonna talk about it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, man." But
Yeah.
now that we got you up in here, let's talk about what you do, man. Like,
Man.
so shout out to Rock Sampson. That's who you know. I mean,
Shout out to Rock, Big Rock Sam.
made the connection over here. He was supposed to be doing a beat closeout today, but he's out there with A Plus Products. They're doing their vendor stuff. I would have been there
Shout out to
too,
them.
but I gotta choose the events because I got my
Same.
show on Saturday. You know what I mean?
He said the same thing. He was like, man, come to this. No, matter of fact, go to the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, you probably gonna head over there afterwards, bro.
Right,
Like dead ass.
right.
So he was telling me, man, like he's like, are you make music yourself and work with Dave Mensa, or are you a producer?
Both. It's a bit of both. Vic Mensa, like,
I'm saying Vic Mensa, my bad. I'm
that's
doing my high ass.
You good. That's one of my, like, you know, we grew up together. So we've known each other since like high school. I actually took him to the studio for the first time when we was young. So
So since Chicago,
it's
then.
in Chicago, yeah. Like I grew up, I'm from DC, moved to Chicago, around like 8th grade, high school, and then so we like, you know, met around then. I'm a few years older than him. So I already dropped a mixtape or two before I even brought him into that situation. That kind of opened his
So
eyes.
you
up
had the
to it.
experience. You was kind of like the big bro.
A
Kinda,
little bit, yeah, exactly. Like a lot of MCs and a lot of artists from that era and demographic, like Mick Jenkins and Saba, and like all of these people came up around the same, Chance the Rapper.
And was like at this point, because you say you're like a little bit of both. Was your objective just in
I was just
production, or
I was a rapper at that time.
Okay.
I was like a battle rapper. You feel
Yeah,
me?
mostly
Like
you got bars.
I was just spitting. Like
Yeah.
that's how I got into music. My first introduction was battle rap shit. So it never really got into making songs until like 4 or 5 years after I got out of that. I wouldn't write anything down. I would just go out free in front of 30 people. This when it wasn't no
Yeah.
internet. It wasn't no Instagram. It's like
Some
if
main
you,
mouth
people-
shit.
you
Some
feel
main
me?
mouth
If
if
shit,
you could
yeah.
spit, you would come outside and spit that shit. You after the party, we gonna be rapping.
some gorilla shit. You know what I mean?
You
Like
feel me?
like straight up like doing the footwork, bro.
You feel
Like
me? So that's what we did. It wasn't until I like college and after college I came out here where I found songwriting and producing to kind of like enhance what I was doing and got some traction. Vic, I was in a few bands myself, and Vic saw that, and he wanted to do like a punk collab, so he brought me in on that project, and I wrote and produced that with Johan Lennox and Drew Falconry and Snake Child, and Greasy Will. We all put that together up at Vic's crib in Silver Lake,
and ultimately this is all because you took a chance on connecting the dots.
basically.
Because I mean, he said
Yeah,
he grew
from way
up
back.
with him, and you knew him from way
Yeah,
back.
from way
So
back, yeah.
you stay consistent on your shit. Because if you're like if you're a musician, man, like it's any artist, it's not the easiest road. You're gonna have to like. If you're not concentrated enough or able to keep yourself busy enough with just your craft, and you start focusing on like why you ain't going places,
Yeah.
that's never gonna open any doors. It always happens to the motherfuckers that like it's like, yo man, I just kept working, and then I didn't know that I went to school with dude, and
Yep.
he was like, yo, I didn't know you made music. Let me fuck with you.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
that's
ask
a
you.
clear example.
So
Real shit.
I actually started listening to Vic Mensa. I don't know if I just introduced him. Yeah, I introduced him to him not like right before he came out, like, yo, check him out. Listen to him. Wow. First song I heard was that. I feel that.
Oh, I feel that.
I feel that. And then
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Chanel
Kate
West
Renata,
Coast
yeah.
pops in. And that's when I was like, I love that bitch. So I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this was fucking with her. I have
Bro.
to. And then after that, I checked out Orange Soda.
Oh yeah, that's
Orange Soda slaps.
That's
Then Down on My
prime
Luck.
Big Mensa. Yeah.
Which one were you
Shout
on?
outs
Were you
to
on any of
Stephen
those?
Ponce. Nah, them all him. Them all him.
Those are
Nah,
all
that's
them.
him. Yeah,
When'd you
exactly.
come in?
It's more recent stuff, like
More recent
93
shit?
Punks. You feel me?
Okay.
Even in Chicago, like we never collaborated like that, because Chicago's a very particular place. So like you could be close and cordial with people, but it wasn't. Especially at that time, it wasn't all about collaborating and truly working together. Like we could have respect, but there was this underlying competition that kind of plagued Chicago, where there wasn't a lot of crossoverness that happened until later, until people start realizing like Atlanta coming up and Cali coming up.
I feel like social media help put stomp that animosity out.
Exactly. It showed, in Atlanta and in the South, they all are working together, and that's how people keep popping every year, because the next person is putting the next person on. And in Chicago, you start seeing that with the Chance the Rapper era, where he put all of these artists on his project, and everyone was able to make a career or get this type of cemented momentum out of collaboration. So I definitely think back on them times and think about, it's all good. I see these people out. It's all love. You feel me? But it was definitely not as conducive to collaborating in those early stages, and it took time to kind of calcify the relationships for us to develop and actually start working together.
I think I think that's very important to point out, man, because a lot of people, I feel like especially like everybody has a friend that does music, and I think the reaction for a lot of people is that they don't take that friend serious or that person's career serious, despite how passionate they might be, until they start making moves like that. And I think, it's sad in a way, you know what I mean? But then again, that's just the way of the game. You know what I mean? You don't need anybody's validation. But I think collaboration is something that before it wasn't seen as like, oh man, I'm a rapper too, and you competition. That's it. You know what I mean? Like that's the mentality motherfuckers used to look at it before.
Exactly.
As compared to now, it's like, hey man, you're like, I didn't know you grew up on the same street. I didn't know you knew such and such. Like, oh damn, you working with that producer? Let's make a sound together. And that is very true, man. Like other genres have set the way for that, man. Like before hip hop and rap started embracing it heavy. The Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, where reggaeton was doing it heavy, bro.
Yeah.
They was doing it heavy the whole time.
See,
if a motherfucker had them both things, they're like, hey, let's collab. This is our artist from this barrio. We're gonna put this motherfucker on. Then you got like moguls that are out there just dominating, bro. And like
You see that in their genre. Some of their biggest songs got 4, 5, 6 artists on it. And
Yup.
it's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, because we realize
Legendary
if we
motherfuckers,
all
too.
get together,
No, there's
this
this
gonna
song
be
called
bigger than everybody.
Yeah, there's this song called Cuatro Bebés. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
And there's all these. They're both like players in their own way.
Yeah.
They all talk about it differently, but each one gets a verse.
Damn.
And it's like
And,
sometimes.
and everyone has their best verse because everyone got their favorite artist,
Yep.
but the whole song bangs because
bangs, yeah.
everybody on there is a fucking hit. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know if you're into comedy, but like
Yeah,
lately,
it's the Kings of Comedy.
yeah, lately exactly that's what it is. Like
Where
lately
they-
we did a comedy chaos show.
Okay.
Everybody on that lineup is stacked. Like you're
Yeah.
kind of scared to go after the last person
Don't
because you're like,
go.
yo, that guy's good. Instead of having shitty people on and you be the best,
Yep.
Exactly.
that don't work. People want to see good shit on top of good shit. It makes you better.
It's quality.
Yeah.
It's quality. I think we spent a lot of time just in entertainment accepting what was mass produced, what was able to get in front of people. And now it's like this curation that's happening. Since the internet is available and you can skim and find what's hot, it's like, okay, let's only focus on what's hot. Like we could put everything to the test. Even you seeing it with these festivals. Like the festivals are getting the top of the top lineups.
Even though
Back to
sometimes
back
they're
to back.
shitty.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Homegirl was talking about Smoke Out.
Oh,
A Smokers Fest?
Smokers Club.
Smokers Club,
Where people
the
weren't
last one?
showing up. They didn't have no water. But that's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
artist's fault at the end of the day. But the lineups are
get the
stacked
mic?
up, yo.
No.
Okay, all
I got
right.
cable.
No, I was going to say this too about hip hop. Like you said that about hip hop, and we embracing that collaboration, right?
That like unity finally.
Like you said in other genres. I was just commenting on an Instagram about the like hip hop Hall of Fame. They were like, it was a post and was like, why is there's not a hip hop Hall of Fame? And I was like, man, I truly believe because generation to generation in hip hop, we don't see the same admiration that you see in other genres.
Like how rock stars would be like, yo, I'm the poppin' rock star, and I'll be like, yo, I gotta give props to Motley Crue always.
Like always.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like it's like they would never go on a thing and say, fuck the people that came
Yeah.
before me. Like you never
But
see
you
that.
see that shit every day in rap.
all the time.
All the
You
fucking
could-
time.
The person could be just like the person they saying, I don't even like them. And I my example in the post was Soulja Boy, where like Soulja Boy is a legend in our generation, in our demographic, in
A
the
lot of
culture
90s
of
kids.
hip hop.
For just one song.
For
Crank
one
that.
song.
Crank that,
But-
dog.
but-
We cranked that for a year.
You feel me? But
Crank that Superman, crank that SpongeBob.
But they've been cranking the Soulja Boy for 20 years. They've been cranking that formula. Every artist, I don't care what genre, these artists from Detroit, niggas from Cali, niggas from Atlanta, people from Florida, people from Tennessee, people from Memphis, they all using the Soulja Boy effect. Every big artist that's come out in the last few years has a dash of what he's done for the culture of hip hop within what they doing. But you don't see those artists collaborating with them, touring with them. What hip hop artists do you know that's touring straight off of their legacy? You know, like, or I'm talking about major, like we say legend. Oh, they're a legend. Like they're.
I mean, I was gonna say Lil Wayne, but he's a legend.
Legend,
Though.
for
He's
sure.
He's not someone that just kind of
but
kicks
is
it there.
he doing the same thing as you say Mick Jagger is doing a whole
Or
concert
like,
tour?
or like the Carter 4 could fucking hit always that same way. Yeah, like
Oh, like you
like-
know who? Okay, you know who I was kind of not upset, but I was like, he's still doing it. Saw Baby Bash, Sugar. I'm like,
Hey, come on.
I'm like, you're gonna go see that song. You're paying $20 to watch Sugar live. Name
But
another
like-
song by him.
But like if you think about
Baby Bash
songs
is gonna
like
come and sock you when
we-
he comes up on the show.
but-
dog.
No, I'm just kidding.
But
But I
like-
remember this girl hitting me up here, and huh?
you know who sing "We Are the Champions"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other songs they sing?
Okay, but she.
Yeah, you love all of those songs, right? If they had a Queen concert right now, we gonna go see that concert. Not even just us, but people that are devout Queen fans that say, you say gonna sock him when he come up here. Y'all gonna talk to Be Real. Y'all fuck with Baby Bash. Y'all gonna kick it with them. But is we gonna go see they show and support them and their culture after they, what they did for our generation and our culture? Nah, hip hop don't support it. If you was hot 10 years ago and you start doing shows again talking about, I had the hottest album that one year, we gonna be like, man, you washed, bro. You
Yeah.
old, you corny.
They end up doing Weed Sessions concerts.
Oh, okay. So look,
like, no, I mean, yo,
but
yeah, Burley.
But you see that thing like We Are Young, that concert series with all these punk emo bands from the 2000s, they do 200,000 pre-sale tickets. these fans is gonna go see that band. That band ain't been hot for 10 years.
I just paid some good money to get tickets from Santana and Earth, Wind and Fire.
Come on, baby.
I was like, that's
See,
just
but-
70s,
see,
bro.
come
Like,
on.
Okay,
But where is
but
that
the
for
only-
hip-hop?
Okay, see, but the only reason that worked for them is 'cause there's a lot of bands, and you get to see all of them. There's no one would go see. Who'd you just say?
Mike Jones. Let's just say that. For
Yeah,
example.
no one's just gonna go see Mike Jones. But if you throw Mike Jones, Paul Wall, fucking another fucking artist, now I'm like,
How
all
they've
right,
been
all right,
doing it,
now I'm
kind of.
interested. Now I'm
Yeah,
interested.
you
Now
right,
I'm
you
down to
right,
pay
you right.
$100 to watch this.
Yeah.
But just Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Jones. Like back then though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go
Yeah,
there
I'm
and
not
pay like
hating.
$100 to go listen to Back Then like 20 times, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I
'cause
mean?
you're-
Like,
yeah. But
like,
I'll
yeah,
do
we
it
gotta
for.
start doing these
See, but I'll-
lineup shows with like 100 artists,
See,
bro.
but I would
Like,
do it for Lil Wayne. I'll pay $100
Yeah,
to
for
watch
sure,
Lil Wayne.
for
Lil Wayne
sure.
got
It's levels.
albums for
It's
days. Like
levels
this
to that
fool,
shit.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's bands that's like that in other genres that aren't that big, and people will just go see them to support that culture. You feel me? It's that vibe. But and again, that get back to the collaboration thing. Why ain't it a bunch of these fucking D4L and them franchise boys or all that era getting together going on tour? So people that in
Franchise
hip
I
hop
forgot about
could-
Franchise Boys. Oh my god.
I'm just
Laffy
thinking,
Yeah, I know, but
Taffy,
you probably
feel
back,
me?
dog.
Laffy Taffy, dog.
Yeah.
No,
Fabo,
that's-
all of that shit, like
That's D4L, but
D4L.
yeah,
But I'm saying,
Laffy
why
Taffy.
all three of them ain't on a, or all them bands ain't on?
Well, isn't 3-6 Mafia wasn't a homeboy in that?
Nah,
Juicy J.
Nah, he was in 3-6.
Yeah, he was in 3-6 Mafia.
Mhm.
He's the only one that he don't help out the other homies. See, like you know who I'm really, man. You know
They
who
do. They
disappoints
just
me
did
a
a
lot.
verses, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, but you know who really
Ain't one
disappoints me a
awesome.
lot? Because I was a huge fan of him and I bought the album. I'm like, oh, this fool's gonna be the biggest on G Unit with Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks. Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
big
Lloyd
Lloyd
Banks
Banks.
on
Lloyd
fire.
Banks was hot for sure.
Lloyd
Yeah.
Banks
know
was
what,
hard.
though?
Out of all the
Hungry
whole
for
G Unit
more,
crew, I think he
yeah.
had the
Hungry
bars.
for
Like
more
if
was
they did a
gas.
tour, they could pull some shit off like
Oh, yeah.
that. But like it would,
G-Unit.
but how much big? Like they would make that impact, like you say, if they had that, and then let's just say like I don't know who else was hot at that time, or if he had the game come
Well,
on.
you know why that
what
wouldn't work?
The G Unit and Dipset, like
Yeah.
it's state property, it's Rockefeller, it's all of these pillars. When you if we could make a documentary on it, we could get together and honor the art. Like it, Redman, Method Man, all the Wu-Tang. Like you could do a Wu-Tang versus G Unit versus Dipset. Like that could have been a thing. That could be a thing.
Only thing G Unit wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You know, 50 will want 90% of that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
50's
Cent is
greedy
a
ass,
fucking-
50's
yeah,
fucking
a
thief ass
monster.
stealing motherfucker. That fool be like, I want 90. What you been doing, yayo? Nothing. Lloyd Banks, what you been doing? Nothing. He's like,
But I
this
mean,
is gonna
you know,
be
it
me.
would- Some of these,
and hey,
some
he
of these,
deserves it though.
Because you say that some of these events wouldn't cost that much to set up, bro. Because you could get some legendary artists that it's like, hey, I know you ain't done shit in like 5 years. like be like, this is about to be the biggest shit. You could revive your shit.
Well, today I was being an asshole.
Yeah.
And I saw the guy from Malcolm in the Middle. What's his name?
Frankie Muniz.
Frankie
Muniz.
Muniz
I
doing
said,
a
I told you he's
commercial.
a race car,
Doing a
too.
commercial. I said, I was like,
Young
what? I was like, how lame you gotta go from being a star to be like, yo, this is a commercial on this. I'm like, this
Bro.
is what I do.
Yeah.
You're
He
doing what I'm
just
doing.
showed up on your shit because you're a 90s kid, bro. Like, you do know he's a successful race car driver, right? Like this
Successful
mother-
doesn't mean
this-
rich. What
this-
is he making loot or is
I
he
don't
just
see
doing
any of
it?
these NASCAR motherfuckers panhandling.
Hey.
It's like,
Hey, I would say, you know, again, like
life is unfair.
or even look at that right now. We look at bro doing a commercial. My homie actually like how I got introduced to Rock. Shout outs to Rock who put me on here. We both friends with Jake from State Farm.
For real, like Jake, the actual Jake.
Yeah. Like from
That's hilarious.
yeah.
That dude who plays Jake. He said, this is Jake from State
Yeah.
Farm.
Yeah. The one that's on all the commercials if you watch the
you guys,
shit.
You guys
Like
know the girl insurance? What's her name?
Flo?
Flo?
Oh,
no,
Oh.
but Jake knows her. I don't know her.
I was like, how do you guys know the
Hey,
fucking
hey,
celebrities of these?
We talked about this. Would you hit that?
Flo?
Yeah.
For sure.
She getting it, right?
sure.
Oh, that bitch getting it, right? I've said it 100 times. That bitch can get
For
it anytime,
sure.
bro.
For sure, she got swag. She, you feel me? Like motherfuckers, yeah, she
Hey,
good,
she
man.
cor-
That's
I-
insurance for life.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, bro.
You could crash a car and no problem.
feel me?
Like,
But look, we see him doing that. And we like, oh, he fell off, bro. National commercials, they could be anywhere from.
I hope
50K
he's getting the money.
to
I hope he's
100
looking.
racks.
I hope
he
he
is.
I hope he's looking at this show. I hope he's looking at this show and he's like,
There's
that
not
dumb
no at
motherfucker
home,
doesn't
bro.
know I just got
That's
paid
a
100
bag.
grand.
Like,
Bro,
you
that's-
seen it? I seen
yeah.
it. We might watch different
helped
things on
them get
YouTube.
the
I
bag.
sent it to him.
Yeah,
They're all
that's
loving
three,
it.
That's 3 Freon right
And
there.
then
Mechanical.
I went as far as to just look after he was talking shit. I clicked the fucking ad, right?
I didn't even say nothing. I just sent it.
I went to
Didn't
the
even
App
talk
Store.
shit, dog.
all the
Just
way
sent
out.
it.
He checked it
I
all
went
the
to
way
the
out.
App Store and I seen the reviews and the fucking the number of downloads, and I was like, yo. I've known people that have similar around, these numbers and the bag they get paid. I'm like, he got paid a bag. And I'm like, how come you can't, like, you will look at a Becky G commercial with fucking Pepsi and be like, look at that bitch.
No,
she's hot, but-
Pepsi's good
You know what
though.
I mean? But, like,
Pepsi's
you
good
can't
though.
give this motherfucker pop?
Pepsi's good. This commercial,
Sponsors the Super Bowl.
Pepsi's good,
Yeah.
dog. No, don't be dude. I'd love to be sponsored by Pepsi. I'll do
At
Pepsi.
the- but
I'll wear
it's
Pepsi all
levels.
day.
That could be his next move, bro. Pepsi could be in his next
No,
race
I'm
car.
talking like getting sponsored.
Commercial.
It's like a, what is it?
I sent
Is
to him right
Yoda?
now.
All right, so it's this fucking it's
I
one of those
sent
Instagram commercials that says, "Hey, what's up, Frankie Muniz? I've been playing this fucking game lately.
Yeah.
Check this out. It's so fucking sick." And don't get me wrong, there's no difference between somebody going to Cameo and paying that.
You ready?
money.
You ready? You ready?
So it's from Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's getting paid a bag.
See, thank
Listen.
you.
For 30 seconds.
you.
For
Listen,
30
first of all,
seconds.
I've had Instagram commercials. We don't know how much he's getting paid, but let's
I'll look
hear
up
it.
his net
Let's
worth
hear
right
it.
now, bro. You
Let's
hating
hear
on
it.
Frankie Muniz
Let's
so
hear
bad.
it.
No, he
Hey, see?
He should be doing. He should be on fucking the theater doing movies. He's Frankie Muniz. I
He's
shouldn't see him
fucking
on
old already.
Instagram.
looks weird.
Let's. Oh, okay. He could be a weird
Okay.
actor. Okay, but
Yo,
let's play it.
right.
Because
Let's hear
I
it.
know his bio
Let's
shit,
hear it.
he left the fucking acting role because he didn't want to do it. If he wanted to, he would have stayed, bro. He wanted to be a race
Hey.
car
Okay,
driver.
we're gonna hear this.
Just like the fucking dudes
Let's
from
make
the
him
Sweet
more
Life of
money.
Zack
Let's
and
make him
Cody.
more money. Let's make him more money.
Relax today. It's your turn to relax.
Xavier, you're fucking tripping, bro.
From Malcolm in the Middle.
He's worth $30 million.
Then why is he doing these Instagram? Then why is he doing Instagram commercials?
Hey.
Then why
Hey.
am I talking?
Hey, bro.
Is that what's it called? That
It's
the
Royal
income-
Match.
income
It's
tax
Royal
credit?
Match. It's literally a
Bro,
game.
you know people are getting $100,000 to do one of those?
Yeah,
Like
100
$100,000 to do 30 seconds to say, get this app. And
I'm
then
not-
I
I'm
just
just-
got
it's so funny to me.
100,000.
And he probably invested
You just mad because they just give you $300.
Huh?
You're mad because they just give you $300.
Hey,
Hey,
nah.
Manscaped, what the fuck, Manscaped?
Yeah, hey, listen,
I did
it's
a Manscaped
levels to
commercial.
that
I
shit.
took my shirt off and shit, and yeah, I only got like $300-400.
No,
Nah,
he just
bro.
got a razor.
People, hey, that's all you got. They gave you a free one. Hey,
They didn't even give me the 3.0 dog. They gave me the 2.0. These motherfuckers.
see, but
Yeah,
look,
no, bro. Like, I don't think you understand the volume of like that shit's just like TV, bro. Sometimes it's way more valuable
There we
than
go.
TV.
There
There's
we
way more
go.
eyes on certain people.
that's niche marketing. Like they
Like, you don't
really
think-
touching that shit.
We had Faith Evans in here yesterday. She did the Greet
hold
Them
on,
show.
hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
She was here.
Yeah, she was here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I missed it. I wasn't scheduled that day, but I was watching the show anyways, and she was here, and it was legendary. She smoked up,
That's
and I'm just like, bro,
crazy.
I know for a fact if she got approached to do like, whatever this fucking autism vitamin, because she's very big into autism
Thank you.
rights and stuff. And it's like if she does all that, you know that she's getting a bag, bro. Like, and it's not gonna be a little bag. You see, gonna go to her page, 2.1 million viewers. You're gonna see the legendary record sales when people actually bought records with money. You could track it. Now, bro, you can just get a bunch of motherfuckers in fucking Turkey and fucking Nigeria and Africa to fucking do click farms for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, or India, or wherever. Like, all those countries have click farms, bro. You think
Yeah,
these
y'all seen that video with the little buying views shit or the buying
that's what I'm saying.
streams?
Click
yeah,
farms, bro.
streaming farm.
That's just crazy, man. Like, they literally.
Wild.
Like, and then you see artists be accused of it, and I also think the accusations for certain shit like should be just as like as I guess as effective as like you fucking up. Like, if you cheated for it, like let's just say when Tekashi came out and like they were like, yo, you guys know his views were fake, and they proved it. I think, how come people didn't have that reaction? You know what I mean? I was like, it's like you gave them all a good light. Now you can't get mad about it. I feel like people's reactions are just like, I'd rather just not deal with it.
Shit. Hold up, you saying he came out and said, "Oh, his."
No, like, but after all the whole thing happened, like there was all these like news stories, and they verified that a lot of those views were fake. You know what I mean?
on his shit.
Yeah, on his shit. And then like there was other artists that he was like, oh, it wasn't just me doing it. It was such and such and
Oh,
such
yeah,
and such.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that, yeah, and I'm just like, it's probably
If
a common
6ix9ine's
thing.
doing it, everyone's doing it.
Real shit.
That's it. If he's doing it, everyone else is doing
Hey,
That shit is just some wild shit though, man. To be faking the funk, man. And maybe that's why, bro. Maybe I also think maybe that might be a reason, bro. You got so many of these artists that like you can't even have a reunion tour because half these fools, the only fans that were out there listening either fucking died from ODing, like listening to your music too,
okay.
or you got fake views, and you can't fill up the fucking bank stadium like
Damn.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
What up? You know
Damn,
who?
that's real.
You know
Hey.
who was selling money on tour with his fucking music from the '90s?
Ooh.
My boy R. Kelly. Don't lie, dog. Them bitches.
He dropped the heavyweight
Yeah,
on
why
Don't
you
lie,
gotta-
that dog. That fool selling tickets to
God
bump and
damn,
grind,
bro.
dog. That fool selling tickets
He
to
just
bump and
pulled us
grind.
in like, look.
I was
he
over here
got
thinking,
these-
I was
Bro,
like,
you had to bring the most toxic shit
God
out. Like,
damn,
like,
it's
bro,
true, but fuck.
yeah,
It's true.
Motherfuckers
It's true.
look
He
the
was
other
selling.
way
He
for
never
a
bring a
long
new
time.
album,
Yeah.
but he'll sell out tickets like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He comes out right now. People buy bump and grind just for bump and grind.
Real
I got
shit.
to hear this motherfucker talk.
That's
Out the closet.
See what I mean about the consequences, though, bro?
But yeah.
Like, motherfuckers should really be disgusted. You know what I mean? Like, be
Yeah.
like, yo, man, this was some foul ass shit.
People don't care.
You know, but it's just like
A bump and grind comes on, we all
I
like,
made my
where's-
baby to bump and grind? You know what I mean?
Bump and grind comes on, dog, at the club, and we all looking at. Instead of saying, "L, turn off," we're like, well, "What bitches turning up?"
The motherfuckers is popping.
Yeah,
fresh
what
out
bitches
of
turning
kitchen.
up?
That's real.
Yo,
Yeah,
for real though.
Bump.
You play Ignition at the fucking club, bro?
Oh, it's on, dog.
Look.
They still play it to this day,
They
and
sh-
people still dance.
Yeah, they
Okay,
shouldn't.
granted, we could do that, but we couldn't go to a concert if he came out.
I would,
Damn.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, that,
dude. I'd go just to see. Like,
these
how
are the
crazy would
fucking
it
thoughts
be?
and expressions
I'm
of
straight.
Xavier
Like
Guerrero.
how crazy would it be? I would
straight.
want to
They
go.
do
He
not
just came out of
reflect-
jail. He just came out of jail.
Yeah,
he did
I'm
his
straight.
time. I would be like, what the fuck's going on?
You
Just
would go.
like,
You would get tickets to the Tekashi and R. Kelly tour, huh? You would for sure. You would be like,
Tekashi
yeah.
and Kills? Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
You'd be like, yo, it's like we just
Damn.
need.
bro, that fool's voice is on point. He's supposed to been singing in jail.
Nah,
Fool's
man.
been singing
I'm
in
not
jail,
sorry.
dog. He's out, dude. And then any bitch that's there is down. Think
Yo.
about it, dog. Any bitch that's there
Yo, cut that part out. This live.
might even be allowed to pee on her.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you can pee on her if she's there.
Now I'm wondering why we're getting shadow banned, Xavier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wondering.
Yeah, wondering. It's like
I know exactly why.
I'm there
Shit.
for the females, dog. You know these bitches are
Hey.
crazy if they're at the R. Kelly show after he got
Hey,
out.
go fix the cam. Kate's downstairs. Thing time now. See, look at that. It got canceled, bro. We went black
Immediately.
immediately, bro.
Kills is probably.
I'm gonna have to fly out fucking Nitty and have an Indian co-host, bro, because you know Nitty was just like talking nice shit. You know, they don't have freedom of speech in Canada, so he's afraid to say what he really feels sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I'll say it off air. You know what I mean? Because he knows, bro.
Real
He's like,
shit.
he knows the way America.
Bro,
be
they
fucking
miss
playing.
me. A lot of people were like, I miss the toxicity. Where's that fool at?
They said they miss me.
Yeah,
I'm back, bitch.
I'm back.
That's hot.
The snitch and pissing tour.
Nah, yo.
I don't sell tickets.
Yo, what if like you went there, like if you had to go to the show, right? You guys tickets, but like they're like, we'll let you in the stadium, but you gotta fucking put the shirt on that says I support sex offenders.
No. Never,
You
dog.
giving up your tickets?
No.
Nah,
bro.
man. 'Cause
that's what you're
Never
doing.
wearing
It's
that.
over with. Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing though. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna go to like,
That's a good stipulation. You need
That's
to.
a
We
big
need that.
difference.
We
A
need that
big
shit.
Yeah, like,
nah, you.
I just say that shit,
he's a
bro.
co-
I just-
he's a convicted
Yeah.
sex offender. He's doing
Yeah.
time for a sex offense. He got to register
some
as a
might
sex
say
offender.
a sex
dog.
trafficker.
Yeah. Hey.
So
sheesh.
you buying that ticket is the equivalent of you saying like when I hold up my LAFC scarf that says "Go LAFC" like tonight when we go to the Stark game, you'll be there at the concert. Fuck yeah, pee on underage minors and kidnap 16.
Okay, he didn't get caught up with pedophilia shit, so don't make a minor.
He got
Did
he got
It
hella
was.
charged. Yeah.
It's
For his last
underage.
one?
Yeah.
No, all those
that's the
tapes,
only-
no.
yeah.
But all those got charges, bro, because every single tape.
Everybody supported him after that, anyways.
Some people did, but not as much. But
Oh no. Everybody did. You guys dancing. You guys looking at me like, oh, you bad. But at the club, you be
I
there like,
just said-
hey,
But
bitch.
But does that mean that justice does not have to be served? Justice
Yeah.
got
It's
served.
It's served,
bro.
yeah. So I'm saying I'm going after he does his time. I'm not saying I'm
not
voting
coming
for
out.
him to come out.
He's not coming
I'm not
out, bro.
petitioning him to come out tomorrow. I'm just saying if he comes out and he's on tour and he's in Glendale and he's down the street and the ticket's $20, I might just be like, I want to see what crazy bitches are in town.
I'm telling you, there's some swarm out there that are gonna clip this and send this to fucking
I don't
Sam.
care.
To Sam, and he's gonna be like, when he sees my
He
countering
paid
argument,
he paid his time.
Yeah.
If
but
he did it, he's
that's
gonna
what
have to pay, and he's
that's
get
what That's
paid.
what I'm saying. Pay. Like right now, we can't take
Aaliyah
back
was
the
underage.
experience of us listening to the music.
Aaliyah was underage,
but-
16.
You've never seen. I don't know if I've seen R. Kelly, but I've been to a lot of concerts. He might have been there, but But we all supported after all that. He's been crazy since the say he came out, and we all supported. Now that it's all out in public, everybody wants to be politically
Yeah,
correct.
because people feel injustice and you can't get away with it.
Huh?
You just
He
can't get
shouldn't.
away
Yeah,
with
he
that
went to
shit.
jail. Yeah, he's going to jail. I'm not saying he should get away with it, but I'm saying after that he's not allowed to perform.
I mean, if he happens to
not
yeah.
allowed to go.
Yeah, like
People
if
with
he-
morals
yeah.
aren't allowed to go. All right, if you against child trafficking and weird shit with children,
Yeah.
you wouldn't go. All right, that's
I
it.
probably shouldn't go.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, dog, like fucking
Freaky ass ex. This
Nah,
man,
sus ass ex,
yo,
bro.
sus as fuck.
Every every time we have a fucking chill ass gets Xavier's like, yeah, I'm gonna just take it there.
Well, you guys asked
the
no.
dark side of the internet.
No, but you guys literally asked.
this is
what
gonna end up on the
artist
dark
you-
side of YouTube.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You guys asked what artist in the 90s did it with that
What-
music,
you
and I
said
said
it,
he
you
promote
said it.
his this whole time. You guys said he's been a pedophile the whole
You couldn't
time.
say a
This
Jay-Z
fool sold
concert?
out.
Yeah.
This fool
You
sold out
couldn't say a
tickets.
Jay-Z concert?
This fool sold out tickets for how long being a pedophile?
I would have
still?
taken devil
How many
worshiping
people
over
still made
fucking
music
child
with them?
fucking endangerment.
How many people still make music with them after peeing on him?
Look,
Probably
dog,
a lot.
A lot.
you could have just said Jay-Z, dog. He could have just. He's selling it out. He
No,
coulda
Jay-Z
done
still got
Jay-Z and
good
Beyonce.
music.
But yeah, but
Jay-Z,
he's from the
Beyonce.
era. So I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, but
he
you're not
coulda-
music. You're
he
not
coulda-
going for music.
R&B.
Oh no,
for
yes,
sure.
you would, bro. If he did a concert of all the albums, especially performed every song that he had a feature, I would just go for the song with just Too Short and him. It was all good just a week ago, just so I could be like, yeah,
Yeah.
niggas backstabbed me to this song. like it ain't, we ain't cool
Hey.
no more, Cairo.
Hey.
And
Yeah.
you wouldn't go to a Bill Cosby show?
No,
You wouldn't watch Bill Cosby do like or
Nah, before that, I wouldn't have went to the Bill Cosby
Yeah,
show though.
I
I,
just wasn't
fuck
a
with
fan.
Bill. Like
would
Bill
wear a
Cosby's
sweater.
cool.
Oh, you'll
Bill
wear a
Cosby's-
sweater.
He was influential, but like I was going to a Bill Cosby show, like stand up.
Like
or
this
something.
one, I know this fool would go
You
to
gonna
some
see-
OJ shit.
he beat it. He beat the case.
See, dog? You see what I mean? You beat the case.
Hey, it's facts. He not a registered sex offender, my boy.
Yeah, like yo, like
OJ, you feel me? Got off clean
and that's bro.
in that particular situation.
If it doesn't fit, it must have quit, bro. I mean, the dude is
Hey.
out there playing golf, bro. Like, and I do get it. Like, once people, I saw this documentary last night. It made me like really, it fucked me up a little bit. But like you know, also you got to play, you got to see both sides. It was this dude. He's like talking to the inmates of death
Sometimes.
row.
Yeah.
Yo, and that shit is crazy, bro. But don't get me wrong. When I was looking at some of these food sales, there was a fool with an Xbox. These fools have cats in theirs. Like, they have therapy cats.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this, like, don't get me wrong. Over here, I was like, yo, prison is way different than just jail.
Man, somebody text me.
Yo,
from
they got
Instagram.
phones. They got phones,
I
bro.
was like, what the hell?
In prison, they got phones, bro. Like, people are cooking in there, and they have a full-on barber shop in death row, bro. Like, and it's like they have a TV there, and the motherfuckers is cutting like the officials people's fucking hair. It's some crazy shit, bro. And-
Sheesh.
but then then you hear some of these people and like it's kind of sad, bro. When they're like, damn man, like they're like, yo, I got here when I was 15 and I shot 2 people and like I'm convicted. You could tell it's like some of these people are like, damn man, it must have been a different time or a different situation. But I'm like, you've been here 40 years. It's fucking wild, but that's their time. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
but then like you listen to some of the crimes and you're just like, yeah, dude, you didn't think about it when you was young, but it's the rules, dog. Like.
You right.
You shouldn't have slaughtered those 5 people.
Yeah.
Like I know you cut a hell of a haircut these days, but I was like, I would love to have you have a barbershop, but
Yeah.
my dude, you're a death row. Yeah, it was some crazy interview, dog. It was like this Nelson Mandela dude fucking interviewing him. Like he seemed all
Yeah.
peaceful and shit.
He was just calm, like taking that shit.
Yeah, you ever met somebody that was a death row?
Nah, not death row, but my dad did a lot of time in prison. He actually did 16 years
Like straight?
straight. Yep. And he did about 8 before that, or maybe like 6
Jesus,
before
dude.
that.
Damn.
Was your dad rolling with Tukey or what, dude? Like,
Nah, but he from we from DC, from the DMV.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't know somebody, but I was affected by it.
Yeah.
And that time is precious. Like I've experienced from
Yeah.
that end. So nah, I've never met nobody on death row.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, me either. I've just been seeing these interviews. Like, I watched this one dude, Soft White Underbelly. He has these crazy ass interviews. Like, my algorithm on IG is just, it's been showing me some crazy shit. I'm just like, I don't need to know about this, but I'm like, I click it because I'm like, they get me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's like person that was missing at 5 years old found when she's or he's 15. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened?
Sheesh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, nine times out of
That's so
10,
crazy,
9 times out of
bruh.
10 though, like they got taken captive and there was some psycho that had them in their basement or some shit like that.
Sounds like R. Kelly.
That's
Yeah.
The Gooch wants to know, would you leave your daughter with R. Kelly?
No.
But you take her to a concert though.
She gotta go with me. Just kidding. No, but like another thing, Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Oh, don't talk about that one. That's another one, right?
Nah, I think
We all supported
As
him.
much as I like Thriller, I wouldn't go to a concert though, man.
You wouldn't go to a Michael Jackson concert?
It'd be hard.
You didn't watch the movie? You didn't watch the movie?
this is
You
it.
didn't watch the Michael Jackson
I
experience?
did.
Yeah, you supported
I
it.
teared up a little bit.
Yeah, you supported it. You think he don't make money off of it? You don't think his blanket gets a little bit of that?
Blanket is a G though, bro. Like she got it.
Blanket is a G. You
got held-
can't be a G with the name Blanket, dog.
She got held
You
over
can't
the
be a
fucking-
G.
She got held over the thing, bro.
She ain't afraid of heights, nah.
Yeah, she
for
ain't
sure.
afraid of heights, bro. I'm scared of heights.
Yeah.
I think that would
Hey,
traumatize them.
somebody, people in the chat room, somebody earlier said Xavier for sure is raising a Catch Me Outside.
Catch me outside, kid. Oh, for sure,
Yeah,
bro.
like,
Catch me
that's
outside.
the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Xavier is
Catch me
raising
outside.
a Catch Me
That's crazy.
Outside, bro. Like that is the funniest shit. Yeah, you're racing. You're gonna race. What is it? A
A
few Dr.
demon.
Phil cases, bro.
But,
Hey, you remember that episode with
Maury
the dude
show.
from the Girls Gone Wild, or what was it?
oh
He
yeah.
went in there and he dressed up like him. He put
That
the
was the
fucking cap on and he
best.
started mocking him, and he pissed off Dr. Phil.
Get out
Nah,
of
I
here.
ain't pee.
Never
Yeah, so
seen that?
Nah.
Oh, it's the best, bro.
There's this episode. You want to know, Jay?
Yeah, what it done?
What is it?
What's the-
There's
wow.
there's this episode. The creator of Girls Gone Wild, like he was being brought on to Dr. Phil, and
Because Dr. Phil wanted to sit there and fucking morally
Make him
degrade
feel
him.
bad,
Yeah,
be
morally
like-
degrade him and tell him he's a little bitch and
Damn.
he's weak and he's got a small dick probably. You know that typical shit that Dr. Phil loves to do.
Typical
first
Dr.
of all,
Phil
Xavier,
shit.
I've never seen Dr. Phil say, "So you have a small dick."
That's what he would have said. Huh? No,
Like I don't know. Like I don't
He
know
said
what
he up
Dr.
there
Phil
bashing
episodes
him,
you're
like,
watching.
no, but he
Damn.
always tells men
I
like
didn't
that.
know that.
Men
I
that
get it. He tries to. But he
Yeah.
says it like with a like when somebody with a
obviously he
PhD
didn't
would
say that.
say
He's
it.
on a fucking.
But the way
show,
you made it sound, he
fool.
was like he calls you a bitch.
Yeah, he does. Calls you a bitch. If he'd be like, oh, that's
He'd
not
be
what you should
masculine.
do.
Basically, you a bitch.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, basically, you're a bitch and you have a small dick. Dash.
Dash.
Dr. Phil.
Dash, catch me outside.
Yeah,
Catch me
dog.
outside.
People say you've been watching Dr. Coca. Fucking watching Dr. Coca, dog. You ever been to a talk show?
Yeah,
Like
Hold on. What about me?
Yeah, like in one of those like Maury shows. Like, you ever been?
Nah,
I always wanted
but
to go.
I always wanted to go until one of my exes sent that shit to my house
What like a
to get me on one of them.
Maury
shows.
or what?
Yeah.
No.
Like a little court thing. It was a little like,
Divorce court?
nah, I'd never been married, but
She was like,
It
That
was
baby-
gonna. It
that
could have
baby-
been yours, huh?
nah,
the
it wasn't a
father of his
baby.
baby type
See,
shit?
look, y'all just jumping to conclusions. Look
All
at
right,
y'all.
shut up,
You
these
feel
are
me?
He
both
just
of
won
us.
$5,000.
Yeah. She's like, no, she's, I forgot exactly what it was because it didn't say in the thing. It was just like, oh, someone that you used to date is soon wants to settle in civil court for $3,500. I'm like, what the hell? And then a different company hit me up about it. So I was like, how is this happening? But somebody told me they get the public records of anything. If anybody filed anything about stuff and then they could make it up.
Yeah, like you can make the accusation, but like it's you know what I mean. It can
Yeah,
be-
it's not even like something that was like a real thing. Like I was like, what the fuck? But they wanted to pay you. Yeah, to come on here and act like it. And then they were like, we'll settle whatever the settlement is that we put it right here. I'm like, hold on. So you want me to act it out?
Damn.
With predetermined, like, this the verdict and everything, but we're going to have a judge and it's going to be, I'm like,
So it's scripted.
yeah.
It's all scripted. All of it's scripted.
It's improvised. You just,
Yeah.
you just come up with it as you there.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like, oh my God.
Because it's all improvised, all those bitches that start crying like out of nowhere, them bitches is dangerous.
like caso cerrado.
Yo, like for real, like that's the only thing I think of. Like you know when you see like Judge Jerry and the bitch starts crying like out of
Yeah.
nowhere, it was like or like those girls that go on Shark Tank. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
just be like, so I started this dog food company, and my dad died of cancer. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like what does this have to do with the dog food? And like, how did you just start crying like that?
Yeah.
Those
'Cause they
women are
need it,
dangerous,
fool.
bro. Nah, bro, that's a talent, bro. That's an evil power, bro.
That's-
like a woman, a evil woman could possess some
Witch
shit.
shit.
So you're
That's very
telling me,
witchy.
Gizon, you're telling me, if you were on Shark Tank, and no matter the business, if someone basically cries, no matter the story, you're not putting money down on them. No matter the story.
That's why you gonna put some money down because
No,
they
I'm
started
gonna- I'm
crying.
Some people on Shark Tank, like a lot of guys have been out. Someone starts crying, and then Damon will be like,
yeah.
Damon will be like, you know what?
I'm gonna give you a deal.
I'll give you a deal. You touch my heart. You touch my soul. Here's $200,000.
That sounds more
It
like
has
marketing,
happened. The crying has worked, dog.
No, it works a
It's
lot of times.
sympathy, yeah.
I
Come
would-
on, it's worked
look,
a lot of
dog, I
times.
wouldn't do that
Damn,
shit.
that's-
Now
If I
what?
was a shark,
Some
okay.
stories do work,
That's
all you
dog.
gotta do.
Okay.
Called
I've seen it work, dog.
Sympathy.
It's
called
sympathy.
having
Yeah.
empathy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but-
no, I think it's one of those eat those pathos logos. It's one of those.
Yeah. Which, please, because if you could just cry on cue and just, damn, that's how I got them.
Well, I don't think it's all cute. No. They have good stories. No, they have good stories. Like, it'll be like this. Some guy will go up there, like he's on set, and be like, hey, I started this food company because me and my dad used to love dogs, and he used to treat the dogs, and he used to always eat one. He said that these were great, and I made one that were the ones he loved, and then
From his
but
recipe?
he died, and then they start crying,
Yeah.
and then everybody's there watching, and then like everyone's like, I got a
Lori's
dog.
like,
I had a dog with my dad. I remember the time my dad ate a treat. Yeah, bro. And then they'll throw money in there. So sometimes it does work, and sometimes it does touch the soul. Sometimes they're in there where they're like, they know they're fucking flugazing, they fucking eating dick, and they'll just instantly be like, out of nowhere, like instantly has nothing to do with a dog, and they'll be like, and my mom got cancer. And then they'll start crying. And those are the ones Ezone talks about where it's like, it had nothing to do with
every
the story.
episode I watch, there's somebody that fucking cries, bro.
Hey, nah,
Like-
they just doing that every, that's crazy.
I would literally
There's
like.
money on
I
the
can
table,
see-
though,
I
my
don't
boy. A
watch
lot
it.
of money's on the
I
table
can
with
see
big
why,
people. Yeah.
but I can see why
That's
fucking
like-
Mr. Wonderful is an asshole now.
That's why I
'Cause
love
that fool-
him.
that
That's
fool,
my favorite.
He keeps it
gotta
straight
see
up,
through that.
even though
You gotta-
sometimes he's too much of an asshole. Like if I was a shark, bro, like I'd have to do it. Like I would ask the question to see like if it's true. Of like they're like, oh, my dad died. I'd be like, where's he buried? You know? Like, you know what I mean?
Wait, if this was crying and you're gonna be, where's buried?
No, once he starts crying, I'll be like, so do you take some of these to your father's grave? Like, where is he buried? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'd be like to let him know that the legacy's living on. You know what I mean? I would fucking work that shit in there. And
Yeah.
then if as soon as he says a cemetery, I'll be like, I have an aunt that's buried there, so I know what you're talking about. Then right there, bro, like I would go the extra
Bro,
mile.
you know
dog.
what's fucked
Damn.
up? You've seen a couple episodes?
I
right?
haven't.
You
I
haven't?
never really watched.
never watched
it.
Shark Tank, dog?
Oh, so there's Damien. Damien's the
Alright, that's the main
That's the
motherfucker.
man.
Alright.
They got that fool. He's the Rockefeller guy.
He's the only black
the
dude.
bag.
He's the only black
He
dude.
started Fubu. He owns
Yeah.
Fubu. Yeah.
But you know what's like funny but fucked up? Whenever a black family shows up at the company, they
They
always
focus
look
the
at him
shit
like
out of him,
they
bro.
look at him like, yo, you have to do it for us. Like, and
All the
sometimes
other
I feel
sharks are
Damon.
like
I feel
this.
sometimes
Hey,
Damon's like,
damn.
yo, I gotta get him. And sometimes he's like,
get it.
yeah, he's like,
hey.
I'm gonna look like not the homie, you know?
Salute to the
Yo,
gang.
and it's fucked up too, bro. 'Cause whenever it's fried food or it's some kind of sauce, the first shark they show is Damon. I'm like,
Yeah, bro, they're a little racist too on the show. It's a CBS show, so NBC show, so
Yeah.
And David has his face like, why the fuck y'all do me like
Yeah.
that? Like, he's
Every-
rich. as
and
fuck,
I've heard
bro.
black people be like, "Come on, David, really?
Yeah,
Like
for
really,
real.
dog? Like you're gonna let us
You're
walk
the
out
only
this door with no
brother here."
deal?"
Hey, that sympathy card. It sounds like that's what people watch the Shark Tank for. Is the get
I
invested.
literally
in
do
the-
it just
in the
like
story.
so I can like watch. I watch it with my girl. Like we're just like, yo, that was a sympathy fucking loan
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. You know what I mean? And some of these like, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these I'll see like products that I'm like, let me buy this shit.
It's good
There's some
shit on
time
there?
that- Yeah, it's like some shit that's like you'll see it everywhere because these are like there's like 4 business moguls, right?
Yeah.
One of them is she's pretty much runs the CDC network, which is the call right now. We're showcasing
The
this.
QVC, that's Lori.
Yeah, QVC, yeah, Lori. So she runs that.
Hot,
There's
dog.
the
Hot.
owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
He said CDC at first. Like
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
yeah,
what the
QVC,
fuck?
my bad.
QVC.
Yeah, I'm fucking with
Yeah, now we got flagged because I said the first
Right.
one. Yeah, yeah, but and then the other one is like he's a business mogul and he owns the Dallas Mavericks. Fucking Mark Cuban. I don't know what the other one, the black dude. He's for Fubu. That he started a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah,
clothing
yeah.
lines. And then
That's
there's that
Damien.
gay dude who shows up every now and then.
That's fuck, what's his name?
The other 2 dudes, they fucking just they're
There's
just
Mr.
business
Wonderful,
moguls.
and then there's Barbara, who's a real estate agent mogul.
She likes
and then-
fucking all the young dudes there, huh?
Oh, yeah, bro.
Like every time there's a young dude,
Oh,
this bitch goes
she's
like,
on it, bro. I've
Like,
seen her.
yo.
Like, you're gonna have to eat this pussy if you want to keep this deal going. Like,
yeah, she gives
yeah.
you that kind of vibes,
What?
bro.
She gives me that kind of vibe, but she got the money for it.
Sheesh.
She's
She
like,
got the money.
She's
Some
like,
people
no,
going, they
Nah,
coming
but
on there
she's-
focusing on her.
Like,
huh?
yeah, no, there's young motherfuckers. Like, if you're a gym motherfucker and like you're pumping iron and you're trying to sell like some like product was like, yeah, this could be in every home. She's like, well, show me how it works, and she'll fucking go up there and then she'll have the motherfucker pick her up or something and just do random shit and show her and she'll fucking give him a deal.
Damn, she on there for
You guys got to check your show out.
Yeah, check it out. I guess I do now.
Yeah, you,
Hold
you-
up. Before I watch it though, is there anything on there y'all seen people like, oh shit, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
And now
a
it's
lot.
A
out.
lot of shit, bro.
A lot of shit. Scrub Daddy.
Scrub Daddy started there.
Squat Potty. Squatter Potty.
Squat potty.
Yeah.
What's the scrub daddy? Hold on, what's that?
It's just like it's a certain kind of sponge that is like very durable and it's shaped like a smiley face, and it's like.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah,
thing.
like and it's like it dries up quick, and it's like they last longer than the regular, and they don't hold on to bacteria. It's something like that. Yeah.
They make loot, dude. Like, and you'll see these companies everywhere, and they're literally investing in. And
You see a lot of bomb ass food there too. Like I ordered this subscription service from like this oats.
Telling you, shit works. It works for us stoners too.
Oats overnight fucking thing. So every week I get my breakfast delivered, and it's like overnight oats, and
You
it's
like
dip-
that shit?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta keep my calories in check, bro. I be smoking 16 joints a day. I would want to eat pizza all day. So if I had the choice, so. I got, you know what I mean? So I be having that shit, and like, you know, they have like a chocolate one or like a strawberry one.
That's tight.
And I'm like, if I'm high as fuck in the morning and I'm like, they deliver a variety, I try the service out and it works out. Like, I'm like, yo, this shit is good because they're making it with like good ass ingredients. And you see people that are like about their business, bro. Like,
Damn.
Because they definitely help people out. They're like up and coming businesses going there promote.
like I would go up there to promote
Yeah.
my candles. I would
Yeah.
for sure go up there and be like, yo, like, what's good? You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
big.
these got.
Oh yeah, those are his candles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well. Let's see his own. Let's give us that Shark Tank commercial, dog.
Well, I don't
Let's
have
say
my
this.
PowerPoint ready and none of that. I
Dog,
said I
don't.
would.
It's on point. This was a shark, Chicago shark, dog, working for Vic Mensa. He's willing to invest in some shit. You heard about these candles? What's up? He's on. How you gonna pitch it? Hoy a las 6.
I am not gonna fucking bust out a whole page. Like this is something people put in hard work.
Hold on, this shit gas though.
No, there's a
Thank you,
pendant
man.
inside
So,
too, though.
so the whole concept of my
Come
candles
on,
is that
Shark
it gives
Tank,
your money
Shark
back.
Tank.
It gives your money back. You know, your investment is given back to you in art. So we work with multiple artists that you know, glass blowers that make different pendants, and all my candles have a different theme. So this is my grape soda one. So you get like food pendants, like, or you get like decorative stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that fits the theme.
Yeah.
You know, you might get like a value one, and every pendant is worth from $35 to $2,000. So you always get your money back. The candles cost $35.99, and it's soy wax. So in case you're ever out of lotion or something like that, you want to massage your significant other, you can actually use that to moisturize or massage oil, and it's a wooden wick, so it burns a lot slower than an average candle.
Lasts
You could-
forever.
You could burn it for 7 days straight without turning off, or you could burn it for like 7 months and it won't. You know, just turn it on and off.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
So Shark Tank me.
Shark Tank me,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta get on that. You gotta get on that. Definitely.
That's fire. That fragrance is gas. Like I want to
Just take that one home. I got a hat for you too.
say less.
Soda right
Say
there,
less.
my boy.
Grape soda.
And
yeah,
there'll
it's
be a
up.
pendant in there, so don't throw it away. There'll be like a little
Something
something
in it.
in
Yeah,
it.
that's what I mean. The surprise.
And you can put it on your. You'll be able to put it on your chain.
Come on, man.
You'll get it. It's like a pendant like this. I mean, this is not in there, but like it'll be made out of glass. Like you'll get.
You might get lucky.
that's
There'll
crazy.
be if you can get a heady one from a heady artist that's worth like maybe what's the most expensive heady?
And it goes from $35 to $2,000 because like some of these
Well,
they're art pieces, so it's like
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
lottery almost, you know.
Yeah.
Except we actually do have.
It's like this some NFT shit.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty
It's
much,
some
but you
NFT
get to
shit.
hold on to it.
Little treasure
To
chest.
that crypto shit.
Puff penny melts.
A little
man.
bit, man. You feel me? I can't lie. I've been spectating, but like researching on it. You know,
The insider shit you can drop on this, maybe.
I can't really. I've been really trying to put my eye
Can
on
I
it.
ask you about that? If what you think about the ones I got I got some money in.
You
Heard
could.
of Mana?
Man or nah.
Sandbox.
Yep.
Sandbox good.
Sandbox. I can't tell you good or bad.
Oh,
You feel me?
yeah. I
I'm
know what you
interested
mean.
in shit like
Yeah,
that.
Okay, yeah.
Proxy.
You should
He's
check
not a
out.
financial advisor.
Well,
dog.
I know, but I just
Yeah.
like to
Yeah,
ask people, like him just saying, I've seen it, I'm interested. I'm like, all right, that's
Yeah,
good. Just him not hearing.
Decentraland.
Yeah. Oh, it's Decentraland's Mana.
Okay,
That's what Mana. That's what.
that's the engine they running on.
That's how you get the crypto off. Those are tokens that run Decentraland.
Okay.
So, okay. See, at least the two I've mentioned, you've heard about. That's all I want to hear. Like, I know he's not gonna tell me like, yo, sell your car.
Nah,
And fucking no. I'm not expecting that, but I just want to be like, oh, that was a
How
good.
long has he been talking about selling his car, huh?
Now, right now, dog, I'm so glad I did it. You see how fucking cheap, expensive gas is? That shit saves me money on gas.
But not just that, but your cars are expensive too. Don't think it's just gas. Cars are fucking through the roof.
Real
Now
shit.
it's not the time to buy the car unless you're buying a gas guzzler. Because like, you know what I mean? Like
They gonna
somebody
let it
will
go.
sell you a Tahoe like for a deal right now because they can't afford it. They'll even trade you a fucking a car.
But I think it's so many of those worlds. My roommate got the VR, the Oculus.
go
I've
in
been
that shit?
looking- Man, that shit crazy. That shit. I
have
was
one?
like, I feel like I'm tripping balls in here, but I just got a fucking headset
Can
on.
you sock motherfuckers in there?
You can, yeah, you can play the games. Like the games is crazy.
No,
like,
but like, all right, so like, metaverse is a whole world, right? So like, if I go in there, I'm in the city right now. right?
okay, listen, let's go before we even get there. Let's do like a little preliminary. This is how my understanding of the metaverse is, right? We already in the metaverse, right? That's 3D. That's what we doing right here. This real life,
Yeah.
right? We got like representation and avatars on different apps and applications through our phone, right? First off, our phone and our connectivity through our phone numbers. That's one metaverse. That's one mapping of our dimension. Then our Twitters, our social medias, our Instagrams, our Facebooks. These are added layers of dimension. This would be like the
world.
details of the character. Then it's like, oh, now we're in Decentraland, we're in the sandbox. We're making these 3-dimensional avatars to function in that space that carry these other things, like our wallets now are being integrated, our faces and mapping is being integrated. We already been in the metaverse. We just detailing it in as it goes. So when you get online, you could go into different metaverses. Like we could pull up a website right now and go in a 3-dimensional space, and it's its own metaverse.
Yeah, they have like many of these things.
Hell yeah.
But that's
So-
the ones that you've been, like if I get on there and I see
Yeah.
another avatar, can I just walk up and just sucker punch him?
To an extent, you could play a game that's like that, or you could go in a space where it's people and you could
Have you ever
dance with them,
played-
DJ and
Have you ever
shit.
played
And the quest shit on the VR shit on the Oculus, you can go to the clubs. My homie be DJing.
You can't just go
graffiti.
stalk people. Like you've ever played
Well,
an
I mean, that's-
RPG?
I just
wanna
Chill,
beat somebody
chill.
up.
You played an RPG?
Yeah.
That's what just wants to go. If you played an
Okay, so
RPG,
you play
but wait up,
RPG.
listen.
You
if
played-
go, yes,
yeah, Elden Ring.
It's an RPG. You can't like in RPG. You know, yeah, you can go up to someone. You can kind of fuck with them, but you can't just knock them out and then they die. This fool literally
I
wants to go
haven't-
in there.
I have an
literally-
RPG right now, bro.
Yeah, and if
So
you
I
went
know-
into Cairo,
I cannot walk up and just be like, "Yo, burn this fool." Pokemon,
yeah, like when you run
know?
into Cairo in there, can you do anything to him?
No,
Unless he
I
wants
can battle
to,
him.
If he wants to. Doesn't he
No.
have to agree to battle unless you guys are in the
Yeah,
wild?
you have to agree. Yeah, but like
Exactly, that's
see,
what it
my
would be here.
understanding is I thought it was just like GTA where I'm just
No.
like, got my character and I just see somebody in the sidewalk.
It'd be
and just-
pointless. It'd just be a bunch of people
It's just like
stalking
keep
each
running.
other. It'd be fools like you just wanting to stalk each other all day.
That's GTA. I feel you.
I
But
just thought that's what it was
I
because
got
I'm
a
like, yo,
question.
I'm the character now. Hell yeah, let's
yeah,
I got a question.
Let's
Just-
run
do you-
rampage.
Do you fuck around with shrooms?
definitely.
Have you
Right
done
here.
VR with some trippy shrooms?
Nah.
Like that's what would be my thing because we got a sponsor.
You can't touch anything.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. See, you fuck around with it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the,
Yeah.
The Oculus, it's a sensation thing. Because you
Somebody-
look at everything, but you can't like.
It's not there.
You're lacking like a bunch of other senses.
Hey, somebody said he's gonna go into metaverse jail.
Yeah, fool.
You know what though? I can at least get out. I just gotta take the headset off, and I'd be like, my avatar stuck in jail.
Nah.
Yeah, but when you're a kid and that's your life and all your friends are there and now you can't play with them,
You could say you want to
that breaks me.
You come out hard in the metaverse, like you
How
start
did it
fucking
feel?
punking
How
fools.
did it feel when
Nah.
Instagram deleted your Instagram?
It was sad, dog.
That's what that is, dog. You're in Instagram jail. They said go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You keep breaking the
Should take this one
rules.
to go, dog. Put this in your pocket.
Damn, G.
Yeah, these are albinos.
Careful with those. Those shit's been slapping.
This shit is outrageous.
Uncle boys.
A little sponsor. Shout out to Ongo Boys.
Uncle
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, bro. They
Sheesh.
got some crazy.
This out of video game. This in the metaverse. But like she was saying, like you it's a lot. You missing a lot of senses. But when you in it, like I've been doing this gravity sketch shit. You could draw in there, like I do, like little sketches and shit, and you can make it like giant, like 500-foot fucking middle finger on that shit. It was crazy. and it feels like you're tripping balls. Like you change the space. I fuck with it. Then the games, it's like the RPGs and the fucking first person shooters. Like you gotta drop the fucking clip, reload, pick the thing up, reload it, cock the gun, load it, grab it, shoot it, aim it, shoot it. Bullets go out, let it off, release the fucking clip, grab another clip, put it in, crank it, bam. Like you gotta really,
That's a lot of work.
yeah. But you gotta play the game. So if you online,
I like
and you-
pressing B to reload.
yeah, it's cool, but you feel me? Like if you plan that shit, you really plan that shit. That shit, it's gas.
I wonder if there's ever like a horror metaverse, like you know what I mean, where you're like scared to go. Like you imagine,
I'm
like
sure it's some horror games. We should watch some of that shit on.
did, Five Nights at Freddy's. That's like supposed to be a scary game. It was pretty creepy.
Yeah?
I was like, why? I was watching everyone else play, and I was like, why are they freaking out? And then I like actually put on the headset, and I was like, oh, I see it. Like,
what is it? The bear, right?
yeah.
Why is the bear scary?
It's not the bear.
Talking about the
it's
bear
like,
scary.
it's dark.
'Cause
You're,
bear
like,
fucking
walking
kill
through,
you.
and like there's levels, so you feel like you're going down, or you see that you're going like a level down, but you're
remember-
literally still.
Remember the show Silent Hill? The game Silent
Oh
Hill?
yeah,
I
Silent
fucking
Hill was
hated
a
that
good
Silent
game.
Hill? Okay, imagine that on VR.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just not turning that shit
That's
on.
what I want.
feel it.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
it.
talking about. When I'm
would
scared
end
to
up-
put it on,
Yeah.
when I'm like, yo, you ready for fucking chapter
I would end
2?
up letting off my
and you're
rope
like,
and go like, fuck this.
you kind of have to sit there and make sure the lights are on
My
before you put it
toothbrush
on.
Nah, that's funny as hell. I played a game recently. It's called The Dying Light. That game you might have to play with the lights on. It's
Yeah.
fucking freaky. Yeah,
I would imagine
Yeah,
a Resident Evil is probably scary out there.
them cold too. Yeah, they do got it on there. I haven't played it.
Oh
I think-
no, man, I'm good.
That means,
They got
hey,
it
you
on
guys
there.
here
He
fucking
said, "No,
with
I'm
it."
good, man."
Yeah, you know what? Because I
haven't played it
I had
either.
this shit on my Switch, and I was playing it when I was coming back from Canada, and on the way there, and I just remember like I had headphones on because I didn't want fucking people in the plane listening to me sawed off fucking zombies and shit. And then I'm listening to the shit and the effects they put in there, bro. Like I would be jumping in the fucking the airplane. I'd be like, oh shit, fuck this, like.
And I never want to use my homies because I know that fool's using it for some other shit.
Yeah,
like
is
if
there-
he's on
is
buy
there-
one
is
and he's
there-
the one's like, you want to come into my house and use it? I'm like, no, fool.
Hey,
I know.
nah,
unless
bro.
he just opened it in front of me, I'm like, all right
Yeah,
then.
aight.
You
Other
really
than
think-
that, because if I had it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yo, I
Dog,
know
you
I'm
would
doing
be.
this
Who's
shit.
the one that has a flashlight?
Hey, yo,
I got
Who's
one
the one
gifted
that
to
has
me.
a
X is a
flashlight?
I got
wild
one
boy.
gifted to me.
Hey,
I got
I'm the
one
one with a
gifted to me.
girlfriend, and you're the one with a
Doesn't
flashlight.
matter. You're acting like you ain't gonna use it. If you had a VR, you're gonna tell me on a
You wanna know what
random
I would
rainy
use?
day, you're not gonna be like, yo, dude.
yeah, I might
would-
check it out.
I would-
I ain't
I
gonna
would
lie
check
about
it
that.
out.
Why you gotta sit here
But
and
you
not
saying
say
like
it?
I wouldn't use the
Yeah,
homies because
I'm not
that's
using
all
it.
he's fucking
Oh,
doing
yeah.
is
I
beating
just
his
don't wanna
meat
be-
in
I
People
just
like,
don't
VR.
wanna
fucking
use it.
see me in like the
Sometimes
Pokemon
I don't
world,
even-
bro.
some-
Like I'd be in there, and be like, yeah.
I'm thinking about I'll be drawing like flowers in the gravity sketch. I draw
Yeah,
like
he's
floral
he's
shit.
thinking drawing flowers.
Like I'm getting high and fucking enjoying my time in there. I don't
I'm
even want to
thinking-
fucking see no
I'm
zombies and
using
shit.
it what it was
in
really meant
Silent
for. I
Hill.
was using what it was really meant for. The
I wanna-
first guy that made it was meant for watching girls on
I'm tripping
fucking
balls
VR,
in that
dog.
motherfucker.
Dog.
Yeah, but you guys are using it for the first guy that was like, yo, I need to invest in VR, and the guy was like, for what? I get
wanna
no
be-
pussy,
I
and
wanna
I
be
need to
Ash
see that
Ketchum.
shit on there. Yeah, you guys are using it for some other shit, but the first motherfucker ever was like, yo, this VR's for that fucking porn.
Fool, Silicon Valley fools get mad pussy, dog. I
No,
don't know
they
what
do
I-
not.
I
No,
don't-
they do not.
dog,
Not till they
Hey.
make it. Not till they make it. Until they make it, they have to
Why
figure out how to
the fuck
get
do you
it.
think I said Silicon Valley?
Hey,
Nobody
I'm
lives there
not
that has
even
not
here.
made it.
That's real.
That's where dreams go get to be made, dog. Those motherfuckers party like crazy, dog. You'd be surprised.
Like I like you at the flea markets all the time. I wouldn't buy one at the flea market. I'm not
What?
buying a VR at the flea market.
Oh, I've seen
At the,
sealed
like,
ones.
like resold.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
like,
like,
no,
nah.
no.
Like
I've
at
seen,
the
I've
Swap
seen
meet?
sealed ones, like where somebody has a
Yeah,
pallet.
seal. Yeah, nah,
seal.
yeah, for sure.
I already told you. I already fucked up every
Well,
used
that's
VR for
that's
everybody.
unhygienic.
No
bro.
one ever
You don't
buy
wanna
one.
Be, it's
Exactly.
unhygienic. You don't want to be buying this shit anyways, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
like me buying somebody else's like really used glasses, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, that shit's been in your eyes. You can have some eye bacteria. Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Got some you done implanted into the glasses and shit. You gonna
Yeah.
fuck my eyelash up with these glasses.
yeah,
Nah,
then you sweat on that too.
Like what's
Yeah.
the weirdest? You go on OfferUp and shit a lot. What's the weirdest shit? We're like, I can't believe
Oh, I
someone's
love
selling this
OfferUp.
shit.
A sex doll.
Someone's selling a sex
Yeah,
doll.
on OfferUp.
oh yeah,
Yeah, on OfferUp.
damn,
It's
Someone-
slightly used but clean now.
damn. They
Dude,
bleached that motherfucker.
What's funny is
huh?
I wouldn't trust any guy cleaning it, so I'd have to clean it up anyway.
got
Like if I ended up
I had
buying
to clean it off. We
Yeah.
not we not considering it, bro.
It got reported.
We not
like-
They got
considering
reported?
it, bro.
Yeah, actually, that
And then
shit.
the
Come
dude
on,
kept
man.
trying, the dude kept trying to.
What about non-maniac sex shit? Like, is there anything you were like, bro, I really cannot believe I just seen this shit for selling it? It don't have to be crazy. It's just like, you're like, whoa.
Dirt. People sell dirt.
Dirt?
Like, you know.
Yeah, Paisa sell dirt. Yeah, I know that shit. yeah, Paisa sell dirt.
fucking-
Yeah.
It's everything on there. You could just go in there and swipe up.
Oh, the
We could-
haunted doll. Remember? That's the one. the one that I
Yeah,
had
you're
found.
right. The haunted doll, you're
When I
right.
posted
Doll.
up, yeah, like one time I was on OfferUp looking for like Pokemon games,
Yeah.
and then I just showed up, and then it was like, this is a haunted doll. I got it from a friend. I no longer want to hold on to it. This is how she stays happy, and this is,
Yeesh.
and like just looking at that picture gave you like bad vibes. It was like a little weird picture.
Yo, who the fuck goes on there and goes and buy that?
Somebody who wants to hex somebody.
Like a Ouija board? I'm sure someone's bought a Ouija board on Craigslist.
Well, I mean, you could buy one at fucking like
Yeah,
the toy
at-
store, bro.
At,
It's
at
it-
Goodwill, you
yeah.
can run up on a Ouija
Yeah,
board.
but like,
Yeah, good.
Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
At Goodwill, you see. a
Yeah,
gang
brand
of them.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
sealed
can-
for
they-
$10.
No, and actually, there was a
No,
Goodwill or like vintage too, bro. Because I've seen them before.
I'd want a vintage one. I mean, I'd want a vintage one with some story into it. If someone put a
We need
story.
a used
Like, how do you know that
Ouija.
doll isn't just one from the store? No, she made it look dirty.
Nah, you saw that. You saw the fucking.
It could be a video. They could be video tagged
Hey.
along to the
The
fucking
shit
Ouija
said
board.
who had it before. When you have a haunted item, like there's a record on who has. They have to keep record on who has it because in order
Who's
to,
they? Who's they? Who's
Whoever's
they
gonna
have
be
to
having
keep
it
record?
next.
I
The
like
League
how there's
of-
a
the
federation.
League of Haunted
There's a
shit.
federation of fucking haunted dolls.
Federation of
You're buying a haunted
haunted
item?
items.
Like if you're buying a
Yeah.
haunted item,
Exactly.
You're not, it's not just me going, hey, I want to add a haunted doll next to my Baby Yoda right there.
Nah.
It's somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing and they know how to has a museum. That's how people end up with these things. And the reason it's on certain community is because they have to keep track to see how, if there's any effect. And if, once it gets transferred to other hands, if something happens to that person, because there's history of people having items that they've died once the shit's been passed on.
Sheesh.
Like
Because
unless
the
there's
shit
a
is
movie,
haunted.
I don't want. Like I want like
hold
the
on,
doll
hold on.
The
like,
Annabelle
of
doll?
Emily Rose, like the doll of Emily
From the
Rose.
movie?
That shit to me,
It's
like
the
you
wrong
don't want
movie,
that.
stupid. It's called The
No,
Exorcism.
it
of
was
Emily
based on a
Rose.
true story, so I'm guessing
Ah,
she
but
does
you
have
just
a
said
real.
It's
the
a doll, though.
The doll is from Annabelle.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. Fucking
Yeah.
that Rose, the Rose bitch had a doll or something in her life that you
watch
don't
so
want.
much bootleg movies that you don't even know the titles, bro. Like, what are you watching?
What did the
Bollywood?
one did I just say?
You just
But-
said the doll of Emily Rose, bro. First of all, like those are two fucking different movies. Like there's
Well, the
one
Emily
of them,
Rose one.
I don't
One of
even
them
know,
is about
man.
an exorcism, and the other one is about the
All right,
doll.
well, the
Annabelle.
Exorcist of Emily Rose. Yeah, like her doll or her toys that she lived with, her pillow. That'd be fucking.
Speaking
creepy
of
out.
toys, is this fucking Yoda haunted right here? What you just said about that?
No, that's not. No, it's just like I always
Oh.
wanted a Baby Yoda in real life. So, it's just, if you touch his head, he moves.
Okay.
It would be kind of scary though, because he makes baby noises.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, you know, how
I
do you know
love
how half
Baby
the shit
Yoda,
you
though.
buy at the flea market is
has
haunted?
the ET come alive? That's just from 1982. No, he's cool. When you
I'm just
fucking-
wondering, how do you know it's not haunted? This will be buying shit from the flea market like all the time, and now that I'm
Hey,
thinking about it, how do you
that
know some
ET
shit?
gas,
Like, how do you
though,
know?
like-
How do you know that kid that wasn't owned by a little kid and he died? And that was his favorite toy before he died, and he's in there and he's
You
just,
just-
waiting for the
you
right.
just hexed
at
that
night he's
motherfucker.
just walking around here smoking our weed.
First of all, he would. Be
Hey, I
doing-
fucked that up for you, huh?
He would be doing
Yeah.
way more
Hey.
than fucking walking around and smoking our weed. There'd be shit misplaced in our office.
Just saying, he's on you buy
Real
shit,
shit.
and that could be someone's favorite toy right before they died, or so and so's favorite Pokemon card, and now
Man.
he's some haunted shit. I'm just saying, so if you believe in that shit.
You can say the same about places you live in.
Yeah,
I
or
was
your
gonna
say,
say-
or the
But I don't
fucking
even believe in that
jerseys
shit.
you buy.
But my thing is, I
That's
don't
the
even believe in
next
that
question.
shit.
Do people believe in what as far as haunted? What do you believe? Like spirits or like demons or like it's so many factors on that. Like, what do you believe? Because
How do you know
I'm kind of a little vague on my beliefs.
I'm open to all
About
the
it, you
spiritual
feel
things.
me?
So I cryptids, fucking spirits, like ghosts, all that shit. Like I'm very
Yep.
I'm pretty into my spiritual side. You know what I mean? Like Be Real is my Santeria godbrother. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
like, I'm pretty in tune with that. Like a lot of the stuff. That's why I don't really fear it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not scared of this shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like I believe in all that shit. I don't ever want to run into like any negative shit.
Yeah.
But I am well aware of what it is, and I think I have a feel for certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would know when something gives me a fucking bad feel, especially
Yeah.
like I'm like, yo, me being in the Santeria religion, I gotta know how to protect myself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know certain shit not to touch. I have seen voodoo dolls at the fucking flea market that like probably came from an estate sale, and that lady probably hexed somebody, and You don't
Did
know
they
where that's
think?
gonna end up, and I don't even touch
Yeah.
that shit just because I know how to recognize, bro. Like you just don't do that shit just cause. Like, how do you know those jerseys you buy at Poshmark didn't belong to some dude who got shot at the
It
gas
could have,
station?
but I don't believe that shit at all.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't believe that shit at all.
You don't have to believe it. He could still be attached to the jersey. What if he was
No,
like,
you have to
was my
believe
favorite
something. You have
player?
to believe something for it to be real. Dog. That shit. To me, when people that believe in ghosts and shit, I'm not saying they don't see them, but you believe in it. That's why you
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it because I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, cool, you saw it. Cool. I don't argue with them. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, no, you didn't. That shit don't exist. To me, it's like, no, in your perspective, you saw it, and you could be seeing
Yeah.
shit. I'm not in your eyes.
Xavier with
But
the
at the end of
fake
the day, if
news.
you believe it, you'll see it.
Exactly. No, I agree. I definitely I believe everything is real. Energy is real. I'm pretty in tune with my spirituality. I wouldn't say I'm like religious or anything or have any dominant belief, but it's really like, you know, your experiences are your experience and your perspective is your perspective. So I've experienced some stuff I thought was paranormal. Like, you feel me? I don't discredit people's experience, but you feel me? I'm having my own experience. So let me have my beliefs. You can have your beliefs. We could have a great day.
What happened to you that was paranormal?
Just feeling like it's really more in touch and in tune with like feeling like I did something involuntarily and it was through like a push. Like one of my my aunts from like childhood kind of made me leave DC where I was born, and it kind of like pushed me to come to California. Like, I grew up in Chicago, and I lived in Ohio a little bit. Went to Chicago. After Chicago, came to Cali, and I've been in Cali. And she kind of pushed me when I was young, and it was like this moment of like when she passed is kind of how I felt like I was like propelled to come out here, and I had nothing. I had like $300. Like, I only knew one person and a couch. Like, I really was just like, oh, I'm about to do music out there. Like, it's time to get up and do something. And I didn't know she had passed. I just had this same, like at the same time, and I landed, and that was like something that happened, or like, you know, it happened just, it felt like it was at the same moment. So I'm hype on that high and low on that low. And it kind of, it made me feel like that was like the first time I felt like something paranormal, like
something that was out of this world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when I say it like that, like you know, it's not like scary movie shit. You feel me? It was more.
No, it was just you know that this wasn't. It wasn't an earthly. It was,
Exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I feel you on that, man. It's always good to have the that openness and like Hood Hippie said in the chat room, said respect each other's beliefs and stay in your lane. You don't have to hate on each other because whatever you believe in.
That's
Don't hurt
perfect.
nobody.
That's perfect.
Let's go ahead and get it to the super chats, Kate. If you got those, what is it? Let's go ahead and get those lined up. I'm gonna get some more water. You want some water?
Yes, please.
Got you.
Damn, this shit looks fucking epic. I'm about to 3D scan it and put it in the VR, right?
You can do that.
Come on, bro.
Level up.
Did it like it was just nothing. Like, you gotta get on the computer and shit. Like, you
it's
gotta.
not. Okay.
You might have to, do a couple renders and it's steps.
Fuck with Blender.
A little bit. I
I know what you're
watching-
talking about.
Yeah, you talking that shit.
I know a thing or two.
How I
Yeah,
approach it. you
Blender's a
feel me?
software, a software program that you make
3D
3D
shit,
shit with.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I've
can
tried
start
it.
the
Shit's
craft
hard
and
as
shit.
fuck to, like,
Ridiculous.
it takes time. It's a lot of time and effort. Like, you literally you get a ball and you literally dent it in little by. It's like clay. Like, if you ever fuck with clay, yeah.
That shit
trip.
is.
It's a
I'm like,
trip.
how y'all?
Like online.
It's
It's a
right on the
ball.
screen
And you
and
click
it's 3D.
buttons.
The shit's tripped out and it's so capable. Like,
Oh yeah, it's just
everything.
YouTube. Yeah, you just gotta fucking put the time and effort.
I
Grind it out.
That's what I'm at. I feel like, and today you got this YouTube University,
World's there.
and if you just like go there and just, all right, I'm gonna watch this. Today I was looking at some filter shit, like the face filters, and they were talking about blending the blender stuff and putting that in to the fucking filter. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
And what people don't understand, like, I mean, you might know, you kind of have to dedicate to one of them. Like, there's no way to know
Yeah.
After Effects, Premiere to be. You can know a little bit of
Well-
everything, a little bit, but to be an expert at all of that, I mean, it's just they update so much and there's so much going on.
I hear you, but I think it's like I'm not shooting to be an expert at it, but I am touching in like I fucked with After Effects before. I fucked with Premiere. I fucked with Photoshop. I fucked with Lightroom. I'm like,
So
and
I'm kind of like that because I fuck with all of them, but every time, like, let's say I haven't used Photoshop for a while,
yeah,
I'll go back to use. I'm like, how do you do that shortcut?
okay.
You get what I mean? It's
well-
that thing where
well,
it's just you're not. I'm not using it enough, but I do know how to use it because I've taken YouTube classes. But it's that
Okay,
thing where like Blender. I tried to use Blender and I was getting good at it, and then for some reason I took a month off and I went back and I was like, fuck, I forgot. And hotkeys are so important.
Yeah.
Like you don't understand. Like,
But for that, it's cheat codes. There's books for that, and like as long as you understand the language, that's why I go on the YouTubes first. Is I watch all the shit to figure out what they're talking about. Like I don't know what this axis means and what the fuck that does, and this scale and this material and this wrap. Like, okay, what does all of that shit mean? Once I got that, I could.
you gotta learn the terms before everything
terms.
else. You're right. The
And,
terms.
I process a lot of that shit like that. And with them other languages, like you say, I think that I describe them as languages. The Photoshop, that's another language. That cut paste, that shit gonna correlate on other shit too.
Oh,
Like,
no,
you
no,
gonna
they-
use it
they-
in Lightroom. You
They
gonna use
all,
them,
they all,
feel me?
especially because you work Adobe, so Adobe all kind of just intermingles with
bang,
itself.
Bang, bang. Yeah, that.
Yeah, but yeah.
The Premiere Pro.
You know what it reminds me? The first one I ever tried.
But
First little fucking. Now you're gonna call it. I like what you call it. The first language I
yeah,
tried to learn was Fruity Loops.
bro.
Oh,
That's-
me too.
Fruity Loops. I
That's
tried.
sauce.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna
That's
be the
the
next Lil
origin.
Wayne.
That's
Watch
what-
me make beats.
I was
Fruity
so
Loops
jealous.
was the first one when I went on YouTube and I was like, I'm gonna learn this shit. That shit was hard.
That's
though.
what made me decide. I was like, yeah, you got to find a beat maker.
Yeah.
The rap
You
is-
needed a
is
producer.
a little bit, yeah. I was
So,
like, yeah, try the rap first. Try the rap first.
Fruity Loop was the first one I
Oh,
downloaded.
shit.
It was free.
Nah, I had it for a little bit, but it fucked my computer up. Remember that was like a constant thing. Your computer getting fucked
Oh,
up.
dog.
Yeah, because you would
Like-
get those fake license keys.
Yeah,
To-
download the
Yeah,
shit.
to
Yeah,
download the game, and then those shits had what is it, spyware?
Spyware, yeah.
attached to the fucking programs.
Nah, for sure. Wait,
Your mom always blamed you.
yeah, who blamed you? You was on the computer for like
Yeah,
6
who-
hours a fucking day. Of course you did it. I
The
downloaded
only thing your
music.
mom did was
Music, I
buy
downloaded
shit
everything.
I downloaded 8 hours of music today.
Dude,
like it's
You know what's crazy? None of us gave a fuck about that warning
Hey,
about
Slim,
don't
we-
fucking
hey,
download this
hey,
shit, and we all
fuck
said
them and they
"Fuck
copyright
you."
laws, yo.
Give me that 8 Mile
Nah.
soundtrack.
Hey, we were getting whole soundtrack. I was getting discographies. Why was we downloading whole discographies and putting them on fucking iPods? Like, yeah, man, I got every album Eminem ever did.
Yeah.
Everything. Like,
And like I never knew anyone that got popped. Do you know anyone that got popped for downloading illegal shit?
nah, but no, not like people showed up to their crib and like knocked on their door and shit. Nah, I ain't never seen
I always
that.
heard like my cousin type of shit. Like I know a dude, but I
Yeah.
never knew someone I could be like, no, fool. Like that shit, fool. If he was there chilling, he was
Yeah.
downloading Scary Movie 3, and like the cops came in hot, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I said I've never.
Hey, oh, okay, I'm about to say.
I know. I learned this kind of the hard way. Nothing ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was stopped before. But you can't like torrent stuff on like school campuses.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
With under the Wi-Fi. I had no idea about
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, because the notice would come up. You know what happened to me too? A notice came up,
Damn.
and I just walked out. I just
Yeah,
Slim said I
was so
beat it.
paranoid.
I walked out. I just, yo, but you know, if I was a kid, bro, I would be that kid now. That would have the USB kill switches. I would be like, oh yeah, no more computer time, no more computer for nobody. And then that fucking shit would heat up the motherboard.
He's an Edgar, bro. You know what an Edgar is?
A what?
An Edgar?
Nah.
He's like those fucking fucked up kids that does like
Edgar.
things for no reason. Like he's in line to pay for his groceries.
Yeah.
He'll see Kit Kats, grab them, squish them, and say, "Fuck it, whoever
Hey,
buys 'em."
nah,
When I was a
man.
kid, bro.
Yeah,
A
dog.
menace,
He's
dog.
that little menace, like for no
A
reason
menace.
type of shit. Like he'll get a bag of chips and like, fuck who's
There was
buying this
never,
and just
there
crush
was
them
never
out.
a peppermint patty that was left untouched, bro.
See, dog, for no
Nah,
reason.
man. Those things are hard to sell, anyways. But I would just go there and just be like, you know how they're all those circles? Smash them.
Yeah, like a piece of shit. That's why he just said that.
But yeah, I did get a notice one time, like in the mail or through my Spectrum.
Like after I got off Time Warner and like Spectrum, it was like someone was downloading some fucking movie or like it was a Marvel movie or some shit. And I was like, who the fuck is downloading the Marvel movie in my house? And it was the homie standing on the couch. I was like, bro, how are you downloading the movie? Because I watch fucking bootlegs all day. Like, but I don't know if maybe it's the torrent site. Like, but you know, if you nerd enough, you got a VPN.
You ain't even gotta be that nerd enough.
Okay.
I think they started
VPN.
people started getting
They
popped.
YouTube's got VPN commercials.
Yeah, but the people that got popped were people that had a lot more than just illegal music.
oh, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so let's get into the super chat. What's the next one, Kate?
Started. Victor G, $2. Did you ever talk about what happened with Kaira?
No, not on the show. Just no fucking
sure.
yeah, that
Uh-oh.
not cool no more, dog. I was like, that fool crossed the line. You know, I mean, you guys, it's the same shit over and over again, man. It's just somebody who doesn't know how to really stay in the lane. This time it jeopardized an opportunity for me, willingly knowing, but you know, that's just, you know, I'm not gonna waste no more time on it. But you guys know where I stand.
Danny Gonzalez, $5. When I was a sophomore, my principal said I'd be a fifth-year senior. I left that school and graduated 2 years early. Fuck that guy, man.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
fuck dude.
Yeah.
You turned the fuck up too. That's tight.
Yeah, low key fuck one of my teachers that told me to go to college when I had the lowest GPA. I literally had a 2.0.
You say you
Yeah.
fucked her?
No, I had like the lowest
I know that's-
GPA.
Oh, I thought that's what I heard. I was
No,
like,
I
yo, you
said-
fucked her in
no, I
fifth
said
grade?
no.
Like, damn,
I said fuck her
That was
because she was telling me to go to college and get a loan out and shit.
Yeah.
I barely was. I was having a hard time in high school. You wanted me to go over there to college? You wanted me to just give these fools my money for free, basically?
Nah, hey,
I was just like, she's a piece of
that's
shit.
the system.
Bro, I was like, bro, you could have just told me like, yo, you should go to community college. You should try harder. Or go fucking be a welder. Go tell your dad what's up with the union job.
Get a trade.
Can they hear you, Kate?
I don't know.
Make sure. Hold on. Can
It's all the way up. Hello.
I don't know, man. She's speaking into it, and that shit's hooked up. I don't know why you guys can't even hear her, but let's read the next one. It said Burley. You gotta yell, Kate.
I gotta yell.
Burley. Oh, people say you
Burley.
can hear. That's weird.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me? I don't know. Let me know what they say.
All right.
Hassan Babri, 2 British pounds. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Damn, for
Halloween.
Halloween, dog.
Happy Halloween.
dog.
Yeah, my whole year. I hope you're tripping on something.
I'm a monster, and every day is Halloween. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, happy Halloween.
Oh, is that a Vic Mensa thing?
Nah, that's Lil
Oh.
Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you know Lil Wayne?
I wish.
That's my favorite Lil Wayne.
I wish we had like a Halloween every 2 months. That'd be cool.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
All those candies
Dog,
that come out.
Dog, just go to a rave.
No.
That's,
No.
that's
Nah,
fucking, especially
no.
for females. That's their Halloween. Look at her. She
It's
just smiled and said, I
it's
can
similar.
be whatever the
It's
fuck I want
similar.
at this insomniac rave.
Did you not hear what I said? I said I wish it was Halloween every 2 months. I didn't say I wish I was around people
Dog.
that popped ecstasy everywhere.
That is what Halloween is. Yeah, well, what do you
I
want to
do-
go trick or treating? You know how
Kinda.
old you are to go knocking doors asking
I
for
like the
candy, fool?
decorations, fucker. I like to go to the fucking theme park. Not everybody likes to go fucking try to fuck everything they see.
Not
Oh.
what raves are for. You think Kate's over there trying to fuck everything she sees at raves?
She's a female. She thinks a lot less toxic than you, bro.
Talking about. Hey, no, Halloween is amazing though.
When's the best hot?
I just had a crazy Halloween with the gang. No fun. I'm in this like artist collective, and we all like make music. We all different as fuck, and we threw a Halloween party. I was Darth Maul. It was crazy.
Darth Maul? That's sick.
Here in LA? You guys do it here in LA?
Yeah, it was here. It was like a backyard show, but we rented. We got a stage and everything. Shout out to the homies. Like it was fucking lights and everything, and we, you know, put hay down all on the backyard. Yeah, it was fucking. It was rad. You feel me? Rage, a real house party, house show shit. And everybody dressed up. You know, Jesus was there. Black Jesus was there. Excuse me.
Excuse me. But yeah, Halloween, that's my favorite Halloween. That's my first favorite Halloween. My second favorite Halloween, one time I went to Adam Levine's like fucking Halloween party. And this shit was at like a warehouse. He does these crazy fucking like
Everybody dressed up type shit.
everybody dressed up. Vic Mensa came there, shit. He did they did a Rage Against the Machine and shit.
Yeah, that's
Like
tight.
they covered it at the Halloween party and shit. Bro, spaceship halfway out the ground and shit. 6 fucking food trucks, all like just chicken sandwiches and shit, milkshakes,
Damn, that's just
free. It's
lit
just
as
a
fuck.
bunch of shit. Fucking Seth Rogen was there. Like you just talking to these motherfuckers. They just hanging out and shit. We drinking. We drunk as hell. I was Basquiat that year. I had all my hair up and shit. That shit was smacking.
Tight.
But
Does your hair? That's just pretty dope. Actually,
my little
man,
brother,
since you since you
my little
mentioned it,
brother,
yeah.
lock me up swag. Yeah, lock me up swag. He lock him up swag. He
That shit looks like it hurts.
nah, he a gentle giant. You feel me? And he does it. Right now I'm in a little rest because I'm finna get a new dye and I'm gonna get the horns back. I'm dropping a video on the 28th.
It almost
Put 'em
looks
forward?
Like it almost looks like a ram's
Yeah.
horn.
hmm
Like the way it's like, yeah, it looks
Definitely.
like a ram's horn.
Like a ram's horn for sure.
What's the next one, Kate?
Let's Smoke-O Loco. Canadian $5. E-Zone. Can y'all get Dizzy Right on We Don't Smoke the Same? I was hyped when I saw Demrick on, and I know they're tight.
I could ask Demrick or maybe ask Dizzy when I see him next time he's in the studio. I missed the day that he was here filming a music video for the promoter song. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him.
That'd be dope.
To Dizzy Right, that would be dope.
Fuck yeah.
Especially because he's on that song.
I mean, it's beyond that, and I mean he
I know that,
trips
but
too. But yeah, make sure you guys check him out. What's the next one?
Jeffy, $2. Undercover Boss can be crazy like Shark Tank is. I love Undercover Boss.
I try to get into it, but like
Yeah.
it was way more sad because that
Sad.
all the bosses they feel all sad because they get to know that like I didn't know that that Karen from this department was dealing with her mom dying and has 2 kids at home, and then
Yeah.
then he's like, and I'm over here yelling at her.
Well, now we know it could have been all improvised.
That's true.
no, I don't think those are improvised. I
Exactly.
don't think those are.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a workplace, bro.
Come on,
It's a
man.
workplace.
Like
yeah.
I don't think Shark Tank is improvised. I really do think those fools when they're fighting for who's making the deal, that's really when they're fighting to make the deal. They've been assholes to each other at times. And if it's fucking improvised and I find out, I'll be so upset.
It's
Just like when I
it's
found
like
out-
wrestling, bro.
Yeah. Like when I found out that the bang bus was fake. My dreams were shattered. Dog. I was like, "Fuck, I'm over there walking my dog with my headphones on, trying to be like, yo, one day I'm just
Yeah.
gonna pull up, be like, yo, you want to fuck me? And be like,
Hell yeah.
fuck Jules Valentina came out here. She's like, no, dude, they signed contracts and everything
Yeah.
before that goes down.
Yeah, hitting.
And I was like, you're telling me they don't drop them off? No, sometimes they tell you
And
like,
leave
bitch,
them
get the
and,
fuck
like,
out.
yeah,
I'm like, she's
take
like,
the
no.
money.
She's like, they drop them off, then they turn around and pick me up. And I was so shattered. I
I
thought
was
they
shattered.
left you in the middle of the street naked.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled,
Come on,
honey
man.
dicked.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Man.
smoking it's smoking mirrors. It's
Yeah.
all smoking
Over
mirrors.
here
Hollywood,
thinking that was
everything's
mad real and
Hollywood.
shit.
Everything's Hollywood.
The show.
Will Smith slapping Chris Rock was Hollywood.
Man, did you see the new shit?
Yep.
The saga continues.
Oh,
The saga continues.
my homegirl was at.
Chris Rock was there.
Was he?
Yeah, he ran up on
Yeah,
stage
he
and
said-
Yeah,
said,
he's the one
"Hey,
that-
what's that, Will Smith? How the fuck? What the hell?"
My homegirl was at a Netflix thing. And she told me that someone else tried to rush the stage again, but security stopped them. I think it's just 2 days ago at a Netflix comedy thing, and she just said that they tried to rush it, but they didn't even get past like the first. Like obviously they're gated up now,
Yeah.
but this thing is like I wonder if people think it's okay to do it now since that guy didn't get a felony.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. It's weird. Motherfuckers rushing stages and shit. Be careful. You seen what happened to dude? His arm looked ridiculous.
You got Mr. Potato Head on him.
Feel me? Like my man look like Gumby out there.
So it's not working, Kate, on your shit. How many do we got?
It is working.
How many do we got?
Let me see. Let me refresh it.
Yeah, like 2 more, right? 'Cause we're almost at that time.
Facts.
Excited for later tonight.
3 more.
What's happening?
Alright. Soccer game.
Oh yeah, that's
LAFC.
right. Y'all said that. That's tight.
I mean, I honestly think there's gonna be the diehard fans, but then it's a Canelo fight tonight too. So
Yeah,
don't know what
Canelo
to
fight, MMA fight. It's a packed Saturday. It's a packed
Yeah.
Saturday.
I'm gonna go kick it at that bar area. Shit, that's where I'm gonna be at that whole night right there, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and get that board of directors little fucking circle. So I know, be like, I know your homies ain't showing up. let
Yeah.
me
Go
take
kick
those seats. All right, what's the next one, Kate?
Ghetto Bedroom Records, $5. He sends a high five emoji sticker.
Salute. Thank you so much for your
homie.
donation, and thank you so much for you watching the show. Hit that thumbs up.
El Smoke Loco, Canadian $2. How did that chick get R-worded in the metaverse? The girl they got.
Oh,
she
I
got
saw
raped.
that.
The one that got raped on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
And that
What?
happened. Some girl was claiming she got raped in the metaverse.
She could have just taken the thing off.
What the fuck? Hold on,
There's a
bro.
whole article and shit
How
about it.
though?
I don't know.
Like, to what capacity?
Kind of think I'm asking you because they asked us, but
Well, we
is there a
said
way?
it's the It's like we missing the other sensations, right? So like, can nobody like
Right?
You feel
It's-
me?
Yeah, it's pointless, stupid, right?
Excuse me. I don't know. It's like what game, what metaverse, what.
And if you're playing, a sexual game, it's kind of you're kind of already consenting to it because you're already in that sexual metaverse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're already
Exactly.
consenting if you're already there. In a
That's-
weird kind of way.
But it's a video game.
Yeah.
You consented to playing the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, X.
I don't know how could it be. I don't know. That's wild. I'm gonna read the article for sure because I need to see
It
some
happened like
context.
a few months ago, but it didn't really get taken serious.
It can't
Yeah.
because it's like it's all digital shit. It's like in a video game. If we was doing that too, it'd be like, well, in other games I shoot you in the fucking face and you die, so you can't prosecute me for killing you in the game.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the next one, Kate?
JG, $2. He says, gang, gang.
Gang,
gang,
gang.
gang,
gang, salute.
Gang.
Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you.
Say it.
Last one.
Yeah.
All right. Salute to everybody who tuned in. Salute to the internet for not fucking up today.
Man.
You know what I
Fire.
mean? Thank you so much for coming by, Dave.
Thank you for having me.
Where can it's a little bit beyond just a regular interview. You know what I mean? It's kind of just chilling with the homies, man.
Real shit.
Where can they check you out if you want to check out some of the work, some of your work, and some of the work that you worked on?
Oh yeah, Spotify everywhere. Me and Vic was in a band called 93 Punks, but right now I'm doing this thing called Dave Koresh. My next project is Smoke and Mirrors, and it's coming out this summer. My song Pump Your Fucking Brakes. I'll probably show y'all this shit a little off camera if you got a second and shit. But I'm actually doing a fucking y'all can check me on Instagram, everything, Spotify. Go just type in there Nobody Cares, Dave Koresh. That's my last single and shit. Talk to me. Next Friday I'm doing a cool like jam session thing. So I'm gonna see what y'all doing. Yeah, we have like these house party jam barbecue and I'm gonna stream it. So it's gonna be like,
instruments and shit?
yeah, I got a
Nice.
drum set in my
like
living
Rex
room.
Samson type of shit.
Say who?
Like we're
Oh,
Rex
Samson,
Samson
yeah,
does it?
exactly,
Yeah.
like live
Yeah.
set shit. Nah, but I be playing. I got a drum set in the
Okay,
living
okay,
room,
cool.
instruments and shit too. We gonna have some of that too. SP4 rocking, the DJ barbecuing, live paint. Like
Sick. Where's this gonna be at?
it's at my crib, USC.
Oh damn.
Yeah, right over there, South
I'm gonna hit you
Central.
for the details, shit.
Nah, for sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I was
And
like-
we gonna stream it in this AR shit on this app called Encore and shit. So like I'm trying to blend the two, put that real vibe in the Web3 type shit. So if
That's tight.
somebody,
I'm
you know,
definitely pulling up
Oh,
for that.
cool,
That's,
cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Get it.
I was like, especially as a home, like I like fucking functions. Like I've always known there's been dumb functions around there, but I'm
Yeah.
like, what
He's on starting to become like George.
do you mean?
LAFC games, swap meets.
Oh, yeah, shit,
house.
right.
George doesn't go to LAFC games.
No, but you got your 3 places you go: George, strip club, comedy store, his house, Northgate.
That's 4
hey,
places.
Northgate
I know, but like,
Market,
like I'll go anywhere. I'll go to a
gas.
random place, and he's like, "That's not in my hometown. Like, I don't feel safe there." And I feel where he's coming from, but like we always make fun of George, and I'm like, Ezon's gonna be like that person who's like,
But then
Can have his
I think
spots.
about the situation before I agree to it. Yeah, I'm
He's
always
like,
that person.
it's right there.
I can go to that.
Yeah, like I could never get Ezone to go to like a random ass fucking
No,
spot.
because you always want me to go to a fucking rave. I don't like
Not
raves.
always raves. For everything, he thinks everything has to be a rave.
Yeah, if you gotta go to the door through the alley, it's a rave, G.
No,
Like,
no, he
like,
thinks
yo,
everything's
if
a
you
rave.
gotta
Yeah.
go to back to some
Every
shit,
fucking time
it's a
he's
rave,
like,
G.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, I like partying, bro. Like it's like I got a fucking spoon on my fucking neck, bro. Like it's like I like it's not that I don't fucking like partying, bro. It's the fact that it's like I just raves are not my thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
I
just-
feel it.
It's not my
I
thing.
feel
Not
it.
always
I
raves.
feel it.
Swears it's always fucking raves. I don't
Every
even go to that
time
many
it's a
raves.
fucking underground thing, man. Where the
Yeah,
fucking
like, can
entrance?
you
Where the
invite me to
security at?
Can you
yo?
invite me to a nice restaurant?
With a
motherfucker? Like,
with a valet
Yeah, see,
at?
I'm not doing no restaurant type shit.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
What's,
on, like,
what is it?
that shit.
So anything else you want to shout out?
Yeah, no fun. Yeah, check me out, Dave Koresh, DaveCoresh. It's some wild shit though. So tune in, fuck with me. Thanks for having me. I was gonna spit with Rock.
Yeah, I mean, yo, it's okay though. We just set it up because he's gonna do a closeout next week. So if you had something lined up, you could definitely do it.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Or you
that
can
would
come
actually be
through,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, you could, for his closeout, if you're trying to do like you have the mic set up and then you can spit while he's doing his thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
come next
fuck
time
yeah.
right before your album releases or your next project comes. You
tight.
can come
Yeah,
too
yeah,
again.
let's
Yeah,
set
yeah,
that
yeah.
up.
Let's
Yeah.
smoke up. Yeah.
I'm
So,
with that.
so
Just let us know. We'll put you on the calendar. That way.
yep.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Flavorsbyezone.com is the website. Check out the candles. Go check out a lot of the new hats that I just dropped on there. Thank you to everybody who took advantage of the Cinco de Mayo sale. It was a one-day sale. I'm going to be, planning on doing a lot more of those for you guys. I noticed they work very well, and you guys come out of the woodworks for that one. So make sure you guys go to highandhungry.shop. That's the same, take you to the same site. We're 90% done with High and Hungry, so just be patient with us. The right time is going to be late June and early July. The season's looking great, so I just hope you guys are out there to show support. And, I'll see you guys at the LAFC game. Xavier, shout-outs.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Anything Sam Tripoli, go to samtripoli.com. We do have a show in June in Florida, in Tallahassee, so go get those tickets. Me, Eddie Bravo, Sam Tripoli. It's going to be a good time. Anything George Perez. I just did George Perez's website, and I did it. So if you're looking for some website work, hit me up. He's got a
They know how to
website.
use Spotify. For
Huh? I don't care. Some fools don't. George did it. I'm not saying it's expensive, but some fools, if they don't know how to use it, I'm just down to fucking help them out. And then it's not that hard. Like I said, it literally tells you how to do it. But some people, it's just frustrating. Fuck you, E-Zone. You don't even know how to do
Hey.
yours. Didn't you pay one? Oh, God. Thank you for talking shit. How much you pay for yours to get done, E-Zone?
I paid some good money.
Why? Because it's not that easy, huh?
And
Because it's not as easy as it looks, especially if you want it to look real fucking all right, nice. Mine looks nice. The one I did
people
for
in the
George,
chat room, how
mine does
dope is
too.
my site, though.
But did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she also taught me how to
Could
use
have
it.
paid me.
Why? So
And I'm not even
Damn.
trying to get paid. I'm not even trying to get paid. I'm just saying if anyone needs some help, like I did George's and I did mine, I like being cool and I'll tell you how to do it. Mine's shit's coming out too, but go over there. George P. Comedy. Got all the shows we're going to be performing in his Take a Shower Tour, San Diego, Arizona, and Texas. Go get your tickets. Oh, and Palmdale too. Get your tickets over there. And then everything, go to flavorsbyezone.com for We Don't Smoke the Same Gear. And see you guys at the
Yeah, go
LAFC
check out
game
my professional ass website.
that you paid for.
Yeah.
Mine looks really professional, too.
Like a professional.
Oh man, I wish I could
Kate.
show him the website so you can look at it. You're such a fucking piece of shit. Go to George P. Comedy and go look at
Somebody's
it.
toxic to you, huh? You don't like to taste of your own medicine.
I don't care, but it does
Yes,
look
you
good.
do.
I just hate because
Yes,
I
you
wasted all
fucking
day.
do.
I'm gonna bring this shit.
All right, let Kate fucking get her shout outs in. Oh, all right. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.
Peace.